yebedi eye enfie edio 9 enson asem bi siye sa asem ne nyina nso yenim yabeka ho abakosam akire yen ene enim bebia na oman na aba bedu ene bebia yewo kasa ne de yate ne bebre na ne nyina nso ho hia aka bebi Christ ase etibio eka ho esi emu bio wo ho a yete ne ba ko a ya na ke yepese eteno bebre ansa na aka yetrim ne yaba beka no yeda obi ase mo beka bandasam yeda mo ase yabeka NDC so the history of the party. We want to thank everybody who's made that possible. We've also heard some of the directions in which we should take as a party. There's a reason why we became a party. That should never escape our minds. We came because we thought there was something going wrong. If we are here, we must right that wrong and ensure that the rightness of what we have established remains. And it has to remain in the lives of everybody. Whatever policy we bring should translate in the physical lives, in the everyday life of people. Whatever policy that we work so hard to factor in our manifesto must mean the way in which we are implementing this manifesto to better the lives of people. We have seen our ministers. I want to commend them. And I want all of us to be mindful. This is the first time in the history of this country that we are working with so little number of ministers. I pray a lot for them, and I urge that we all pray for them. Why do I say so? Because they are managing their constituencies. They are managing their parliamentary duties. If they are members of cabinet, they are also managing their cabinet responsibilities. And they are also managing the ministries, and some of them even without deputies. This is huge sacrifice. We should encourage them to do even more than they are doing. And it will depend on all of us when they bring the policies out, how we implement them. So all of these are important. This is the same way as I commend our MMDCs. They are also doing a yeoman's job. And I want to thank all of you for coming along with us. We are resetting our institutions. And Chairman, thank you very much. And we'll send the message to the Police Council, of which I'm very proud to chair. So definitely we'll ensure that, we can't say everything here, but I just want to assure you that these are not issues we can afford to forget. But going forward, I want to urge all of us. Sometimes when we look at the past, we see the problems. We should. And we should keep the problems in mind, because the problems are there to be solved, and that is why we are there. But at the same time, we must also feel encouraged by our achievements. As I said, this is the first time we are working with so few ministers. We are trying so hard to save our resources so that the resources go to improve the lives of people. We know what we are doing. It is not for nothing, and it's not by accident that we are paying attention to our roads. Throughout our country during the campaign, everybody requested roads. And these are justified because we traveled the roads, we saw the difficulties. When you are living on a road where it is dusty from morning to night, it's not a cup of tea. It is not a joke. We are working on the markets, and the markets are of special attention to me. Now it is raining, and a lot of our women work in the markets. What are they going to do, even if there's no roof? When the ground is muddy, who is going to buy their wares? And some don't even have a good place to stay. So how are they going to feed themselves or their families? So investing in markets is very, very important for us. Then, of course, our hospitals, our CHIPS compounds. So this is how we are planning to spend national resources. We are planning to spend it in the ways that affect all of us. Whether you decide to get sick or not is beside the point. The body will decide what it wants to do, and you need a hospital. So these have not been isolated for the fun of it, because we are looking at what affects all of us. We know very well that in terms of jobs, all of these will create some jobs. We know we have not been able to give everybody a job. It bothers us too. I would have been the happiest if everybody had a job. I know it has not happened yet. We want to beg for your patience. Work with us as we make things better and as we improve the system. And I want to end, everybody cut down their speeches, so I cannot be seen to be the one to take everybody's time. So I want to end by saying that we can all send this country to the level we want it to be. And everybody has a role to play. Regardless what you are doing, whether it's your business, whether it's farming or fishing, whether it's teaching or healing, whatever you are doing, it is important. And we urge you to do it to the benefit of the people who are at the receiving end of your efforts. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to congratulate all of us. We have come 47 years since. We have much further to go. And it's not just counting the time. It is about the quality of the impact. And as I said, it depends on all of us. We can make Ghana much better today than it was yesterday. We can make it much better tomorrow than it is today. And I'm counting on all of us, everybody, to come on board. And I know you will. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Nipa wamutimi shishya kabima mika biyamamu nejina nenaso no. Ense wamu ye nipa wamu mpe sisiye, wamu pere yo. Wamu neka ye hubom se ye democracy wama imua. Democracy no etimi kwa nanim. Nemo democracy no enya dia ye koto no store. Nye dia besi wama imu santan se afe democracy no emme so tima imufu no na ensesa wamu na wamu ntimi and fair-minded people. And also, the Kwakusia say, democracy is built by democratic and fair-minded citizens. It is not democracy that creates democratic and fair-minded people. June 19th is here, and also, Yabeche Mwakoyenim. Na Masamu Amedi Chatuo. And say, Yenina Yenim. Say, Amamwa near Timuina, ye papa. Inti Yenina, Yakaya Humbu, say, ye conia to Abamonia Friho. Ye Kosa Kunumuno. Ebinumo de Monkwa, Eba for ye. And Sana, Yetimia Sabai. Sani Pano, Ebe ni Pangoche. Wamu shiri wamu kwa wabra na ye tuaba na ye yaba tuanshishe ni asisa amamu no ama democracy ama President Mahama waba beye president na ya control parliament say wamu shiri wamu kwa na Ghana ni bia ye ni pese ye kotuaba Pupo bia mam basabasa bia emam etimi de mesra ka se si ebetimi anya saa botae no de a na wo se de wadi bone asti atwa na so na ye ka se ye to abawie na nipa ya kunkum wo mo abato no mu nipa aprapra yema etuo nkotwere baabi atwere a etuo no betwere hwa emfie nan ahwa na tuo no asan asore na mmom se obi di bone na onim se emra wo hɔ a yɛde nipa no bɛfa so a kyerɛ bi sɛ abatoɔ duru so ana bibi duru so ɔmo adwuma bi duru so na bibi ano sɛ onkodi bɔne onyina so fa ne kunim a na dwen mu bɛtwe no sɛ mekɔya kyerɛ asɛm bi bɛsi na yɛkae sɛ yɛto aba wie a bibia nkɔtwere baabi atwere de a ɛne abatoɔ bɛduru so a ayam sisiɛ nkoa na de bɛba nkadin na yɛahwɛ yi a obi a yɛko ne nua no na bibia nsi a ɛmpɛ na no bɛso no ɔno nso bɛyɛ na dwe sɛ abatoɔ brɛ ɛne ɛtumi kum nipa fa ɛho didi a ɔno nso ma ne tuo so a ahwɛ a no aka sɛ ɔkɔdi bɔne enti mɛgyina ɛnna adwumadie so masɛm a meka nyinaa ne sɛ yɛde nkra ɛkɔma IGP ɛne na polisifoɔ sɛ yɛate sɛ President Mahama wama wɔn order sɛ nipa nso a yɛkunkum wɔn wɔ abatoɔ no mu no yɛnhwehwɛm na deɛ asotwe fata no yɛmfa nkɔgyina mmerɛnim bɛsi nɛ yɛnte ho hwee na yɛn adwumadie yi megye di sɛ yɛnua Silas ɛwɔ ha nkɔwɔ adwumadie yi ase Silas wɔdi kyɛmɛ na yɛku no wɔ saabie no bɛsi nɛ yɛnte ho hwee yɛtwa yɛ IGP kaburo no bɛboa kaburo no yɛtwɛn menua Tajudeen Alasan ene Abdallah Ayarik wɔn nso fi Tachiman Saf ɛno nso abatoɔ mu yɛtwe tuo bobɔ wɔn peepeepe yɛn nyinaa hu no wɔ video so ɛno nso yɛ papa IGP president say yɛn hwehwɛmu na famu aebra yɛn nyina so ntu anamɔ yɛn nua Shaibu Haruna ono so tolong yede abatoɔ ɛkɔ collation center every nyankwala ɛno so etutuo fo aka mu ɛne kuu no ɛno so yɛsi presi hwehwɛm na nipa wɔdi bɔne yɛn famra yɛnte ho hwee besi nɛ na no mekɔ esire mu kura no na busuafoɔ ne partyfoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ yɛ demonstration say ye pay justice at the ama sa brante ye besre IGP ho ya che Abbas Ibrahim a ono so free Ablikuma Central ono so yakunu ebesi ne enteve kaswa eno so ekuobi wo ho yente ho hwe it is the ministry has a strengthening of state institutions. State institutions. Jidie beba mu a na gira kwan a state institution no so efa so ye na dwuma. Enti mesra se police adwuma no omu nyina omu na so nye omu adwuma na jidie emfiri mu emma na Ghana fo hunu se udi bone na police ba obedwane afiri ho. Eno nti abusuafo enemi masema me de ba nyina ne se mo nyina ba bia wo bia kan ye ho ne ma pressure se de be ya sa ni pa kunkuma yiku wo mo abatu mu no eto bitwa efri se electoral violence ese se eto twa ewo President Mahama na breso ododo diodio yekumbisa enti entimi nka se obo obi ani so ewo da foforo bia ye che okotum abato duru so na obo bia ni so dia no afa ho adi ye no sa omai enkoyie madam nyina ase ye mamu nyina finshapa.
It is important for us, especially at the National Democratic Congress, to appreciate that this party did not come as a result of orchestration. This party was not born because one individual was desperate to scheme his way to leadership. This party was born because an individual has fire in his belly. His conscience prick him. And the fight for his country, the truth, that people should be liberated, that fire that blazed in his heart, that was the beginning of this party. And we've been blessed. Apart from he emerging naturally, the leaders that have followed him so far, in Prof. Mills, natural emergence. No orchestration, no manipulation, no passing corners, trying to deceive his way into leadership. No. He actually was not even interested in leadership. He had to be approached 3 different times to even accept the position of vice president. That is the spirit of the NDC. That is the spirit that came from June 4. No selfishness, not greed, but a desire to serve because that is what is, that when the time comes. The same for John Mahama. He also ran away literally from the leadership. It took a lot of effort to convince him to become vice president. Now when you see people who say we don't want the leadership, those are genuine leaders. When people show too much greed, too much desperation for leadership, they are not real leaders. That's what we saw in Akufo-Addo. That's what we saw in Bawumia. And that has led to the cases that have followed this country between the 8 years that they've been here. Because you are desperate, you lead the country into shame, into regret. So my plea to all people who are aspiring for leadership of our country, especially at the NDC, cut out the desperation. Cut out the selfishness. Cut out the thinking that this is about you. You must orchestrate left, right, and center. No. As Comrade Shine Gabe said, leaders who truly just love the country, not themselves. Not people who are desperate and must be a leader by all means. No. Because such desperation only leads to a nation going down. The destiny of our country is at stake. That fire that is blazing must continue to blaze. Because what we have seen so far, we calling it great under the reset, I believe is just the tip of the iceberg. The real transformation of the country is about to begin. The real progress and transformation is on the way. That is why those who aspire for leadership must have this bigger vision. And stop the pettiness. And stop the selfishness. And stop the greed. And the thinking that it's just about me. That will not be a blessing. John 4 brought us something. In spite of the pain, in spite of the difficulty, which happens. Even when Jesus entered into the temple and threw away the tables and kicked out the people who were doing all kinds of things, there was pain, there was regret. That is what life is. For some of those who clearly were innocent people, we can always say, sorry, it was not intended. But the good outweighed the bad. And on the back of that, this party has come. And so we must constantly remember that fire that blazes. And remember, this is bigger than us. This is bigger than us as individuals. This is bigger than us. This is about country. In fact, in the case of Ghana, it goes beyond country because this country has a destiny to bless not just Africa, but bless the world. That's why selfishness, greed, self-centeredness must go down, especially if you aspire for the leadership of this great party. I want to thank you for the opportunity and to wish all of you the very best. This month of June, we'll see a lot of things that NDC, because that is our month, the month of June. So apart from June 4, in the next 6 days, we'll have June 10th, which is the party's anniversary. June 19th will be the Cadence Day. June 22nd will be the birthday of the founder, Jerry John Rawlings, and will be marked as a national event for the party. We want to encourage all of you to be with us, even as we prepare to show the leadership and the selflessness that this country requires of us, so that that fire that is blazing would even blaze more for the children of Ghana and for the future of tomorrow. Thank you very much. Mimakwaba Bio about TVXYZ and it power 97.9 FM inside politics Jumedi and Nenso the fear day on the 5th day of June 2026 Yatsana Sana and Sama Hodoa Etwegu on my Ghana Muadi di Sefata se won so betime nya ho ntiase ana yaboabo no asonim na yedeba ofie wadwuma mu kamu na afa ye nyina yetime adi sa adwumadi e de abom nti hyane nso se fi sabre yankopem sa 6 pm bebo ye dwendwene o man Ghana ho ye yentoto ye ne hyehye pa betime aboa na wo man no afa ne ntema pa bi na wode efra ukwa MCR Mr. Rav Jampo Director or Mr. Peter Cranton or Abbas, Mr. Emmanuel Kisi, Mr. Emmanuel Neti, one more na Bribium MCR, one more bomber she say TV in so many year come sebe now so beti majebre na wahwe dwumadi bi Lizzie na twemani makeup kama some so me fa metena se ma mesom inside the studio had here Kofi Asante and Elvis and Gina a cameras nechi down no sebeye no mu betwa dwumadi kama no mo de asomo Mr. Kelvin Asante enemy producer wahye dwumadi kama de ama me say me so memra na me ma me di ho chia me me di enke Obrempong the grassroots president okwapemai kania tutu akiapem de hye abribia me tena se pe na eye pepepe yo eye yedie eye nokre eye kwampa biara wo man Ghana ebefa so na wafa ne ntema pa bi de efra sebeye na Ghana ni wotemamuni a wo kromi so na hoto enije nyuma sika bi a wo hwehwe na wo de abo bra no abribia no ye nyina ya boa na saa ni so ade hunu no etimi abem nyankopon nhira amempreda se abribia wo gibre se ye ndi sa dwumadi we emfa emomom ene nsema hodo ana egupon nsi wa ha ye ba bebie mu na emu nchiremu esenefata ye de asomo His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana John Dramani Mahama me ne wodi kase ye ne day we tu ne to ase a wa hya ase a oko 4-day a state visit our Republic of Belarus na kwa woko identi ne woko wo dwumadi esu ye bebiem ne ye de nchiremu aba ne ye de aba be somom Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Honorable Samuel Nete George Wakasa, Edia for anti-LGBTQ+ bill yuho no no so semben ana waka sabri yabemo de na ye decide medina aboao. The Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jen Nano Upokwa me na de ka say de ne wakwa kokosra police fo a eja eto womo baby a womo te ewo Accra Central honomo niema asai kwanko aban betimi afaso ayensiesi ho no waye se sa atore nchem no ebi ntimi ntu omubiem abusia sensem yi ene dodo na wa ha ana ye bomoden ne ye de mu nkyeremu esenefata ababesom wo babi bia waje bre na wutie ana se wo hwe sabre de ye bedane ye ho aba ye ba pe ye to adwumadi ni so de ama Ababio at about TVXYZ and a power 97.9 FM inside politics Jumedi Sunye Fisabre and Kwapem say 6 p.m. Bebo kan honi ni Jumedi mbom bidin the NK Obrempong Nyankopon enhirawa mempreda se abribia no wonso utimi ejebrese ye ndi se Jumedi we emfa emmomo ukọ Facebook a ye wo ho ye platforms a ye di streaming ewo ye social media platform no so no Facebook at Power 979 FM TVSYZ Ghana name mobile modi ko pmo YouTuber XYZ broadcaster na afi wabo modi ajebre na inside politics jumedi etwegu no wonso wahwe bi na adwenkyire bi ebeba otirimu wo bra jumedi ekoso no bomodi na fato ase wo mrepemu ebejebre ne yakenkan wonsem nyina so ede amount yento jumedi no so His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana John Dramani Mahama me ne o ka say wa man muso a wode nani akirem the Republic of Belarus Wabra, the President of Belarus,
and we inviting His Excellency Alexandra Lukashenko. Yes, wano ano wato ne nsa ede afra Omampani John Dramani Mahama se omra na womu nsi nkonwa eni nkomo emfa kwan a womu mienu no womu betimi ayen hyehyɛ pa ebeboa Belarus ene oman Ghana nyina eba no economy eba no eye edwadie hu nkitahudie eba no kwan ko a womu betimi ayere womu man no ewo eniema pa ebetimi aba na wo man no so etimi anya ho mfa so ti Omampani John Dramani Mahama me no ka say wodani akire mo Republic of Belarus a wone Omampani a wono so wo ho Alexandra Lukashenko kwakwa hia na afi enkomodi ebetimi akoso kwan a wo mu be amamie nu betimi adi nkomo investors kra betimi afrimaba na wo mabo man Ghana mu aba beye investment a ebetimi aboa na wo man Ghana atimi afa ne ntoma pa bi edi afra na aboa bibi biara wo man pese o achieve se ba na nyuma sem ahodo mu se ba no security se ba no se wo man no begina na ne na so na watimi provide niema ahodo a ebehia timamufo na bo man no ho ban a se nkomoyi ene ahodo nyina aka ho na ama enedai a 4-day state visit to Belarus. His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama de nani chirem na fe watimi akwakodi sa adwumadi no na just on the 9th of June ana sa visit ne time obeso na Omampani John Dramani Mahama wasan ede nani chirem ewo man Ghana ha na wababeto ane dwumadi so ti sabre de efi enede ene fiada ochimeme kwasie ekopim adwoda. The President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, ebewo Belarus na fe enkoma hodo a womu kwakodi na boa wo man Ghana ene Belarus enkita hudie ene kwan yo mbetimi afa so aboa na wo mai eba ne nyuma sem se the medical aka again the president obeko omotory site ahodo bebre a eno nso no ekire wo history bia eno so ebo ho yen hwe statement from the presidency womode atudwa de nti Omampani John Dramani Mahama woko Belarus no. So President Mahama on a state visit to Republic of Belarus. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, will begin a state visit to the Republic of Belarus today, Friday 5th June 2026. The visit is at the invitation of His Excellency Alexandra Grigorievich Lukashenko, President of the Republic of Belarus. The visit aims to strengthen diplomatic ties between Ghana and Belarus. It will also explore new frontiers in economic, agriculture, and technical cooperation. Upon arrival in Minsk, President Mahama will lay a wreath at the Victory Monument. This gesture honors Soviet army soldiers and Belarusian partisans who showed immense bravery during World War II. A central highlight will be a high-level meeting between the two heads of state. President Mahama and President Lukashenko will hold a private bilateral talks. This will be followed by an expanded diplomatic session with ministers and senior officials from both countries. The discussion will focus on strategic partnerships in agriculture, education, and commerce. In line with President Mahama's industrialization and food security agenda, he will travel to Brest, one of Belarus' most historic western cities. There he will tour one of the region's largest processors of milk, cheese, and baby products. This visit is expected to facilitate knowledge sharing and potential partnerships in agro-processing. While in Brest, President Mahama will also visit the Brest Hero Fortress Memorial Complex, where he will pay respects at the site of the 1941 Soviet defense against Nazi forces. The itinerary includes a visit to Boliveskaya Pucha National Park. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Europe's last remaining primordial forests. This visit underscores the two countries' commitment to environmental conservation. The state visit will include the signing of at least 4 landmark bilateral agreements. These agreements are designed to foster mutual growth and institutional collaboration between Ghana and Belarus. President Mahama is expected to depart Belarus and return to Accra on Tuesday, 9 June 2026. Felix Kwachi Ofosu, MP, spokesperson to the President, Minister, Government Communication and Insashe Sankra Tayasia. Watch the DNTR. His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama Sabre wadina ni chire Belarus for a 4-day state visit. Akodi Juma Suma Hodoa ni nyina no eye woman Ghana ne Belarus kwan ya womo faso na nkitahudia edom ntem no womo ahyemu kina na aboa all these two countries. Nti nyame yadoma Tuesday on the 9th of June. And His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana will be in state visit no Belarus no signing a near chim na wababedu woman Ghana mom. Ya told media in some of the na Honorable Samuel Nate George, Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation Asabri Wakasa Ediafa anti-LGBTQ plus bill ya mrasebegem for apase na nkasabre one more train say His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama be assented to the bill and now within in sabesha na abeye mra na sabre de enti ama akofa Honorable Sam George ni nsemo ya waka aba no say the Speaker of Parliament right Honorable Urban Sumana Kingsford Bagman Akasa de Afan say the bill should be reconsidered in the Parliament House. Nanka wamu yenshi sayaf ahodo bebre and ubetimi aboa na bill finally wama passing on Mampeni John Dramani Mahama in Sasha here. Nelso someone at George Communications Minister and a member of Parliament Nima Ningo Pram Wakasa said there be one speaker enko benkrum mrasebegem for the omunima say anti-LGBTQ plus bill no one more apasi a one more transfer on Mampeni John Dramani Mahama and in Sabesha here na fe etimi ababeyemra na wabra the communications minister someone at George Ekasa ewo mrasebegem na the 4th African interparliamentary jumedie course wo mrasebegem no what is semi to dwa me pese yenko na yenko tie wo no agasa ne nsem ode to dwa wo ba ye better mediation.
I think that the only role that has today is to transmit the bill to the president. When it goes to the president has indicated that he will want to have scrutiny of the bill. The Constitution spells out the steps the president can take to scrutinize the bill. He has a number of days after it's been transmitted to him to report back to the House and say, I have no objection. I'm signing it. I'm accenting to it. If he has an issue, he can write back to us and say, I have an issue with this provision, that provision. Parliament should reconsider it with his recommendations. He can't just give issues. He must make recommendations through his Attorney General. Or he can refer it to the Council of State for advice and notify Parliament that I've sent it to the Council of State. There's a number of days for all of this. I think the longest is the Council of State one, which takes 30 days for them to come back to him. If he has an objection, he has 14 days to indicate so. If he has no objection, 7 days to indicate so. I think that that's where we are. Parliament should transmit the bill, warts and all, irrespective of whatever drama may have conspired. Parliament has done its job because the act of a rescission of a passage of a bill is alien to our standing orders. Everything that we do in this House, Parliament is a house of rules. If it was, respectfully to Mr. Speaker, it's not a house of appeals, it's a house of rules. And so if there's no rule in the rule book that gives us room to do what he wants to do, I'm saying that there's still a room in there. The presidency can come back to us and say, Parliament reconsider 1, 2, 3, and we'll have that debate on the floor and then send it back. Once the bill, if you read the rules of the House, after third reading, Parliament becomes functus officio. Parliament has no role again to play. So once the bill, after the third reading, that's it. We have to transmit it. Let's transmit it. Let the presidency come back to us with any challenges that they have, if they have. The Speaker can share with the presidency any further challenges that he has, if he has, and let Parliament reconsider. But that's the only route I see here for any reconsideration to happen. The
Honorable Samuel George, Minister in charge of Communication, digital technology ana wono kasa se dabi mmrase badwamfo de anka o ma yoma wie anka wo de o ma pass bill no ade ato ho a etwen se o ma pani John Dramani Mahama de nsa be sha se na ayemra na ohunu de anti a reconsideration bi was a reconsideration because at the end there was a bill no more. Now the Speaker of Parliament ehunu no say was say one more reconsider enema bi eye de ene wom because almost said that committee amendment committee a one hwe na minority for was so honorable in team pojo was amendment committee no so one more amend sa eye bill way one more bomoden na one more ayi de was so mu yifri mu de omode beka ho omode aka ho enti sabre de omode woma pass awie omode mo sasase enti omampani John Dramani Mahama ensan keke na fei efri na de kroi yenim se anti LGBTQ+ bill no ayemra wo man Ghana mu wa wo bibiara wo bebu so say ye bechi se be ma ni be ma da si ye bechi se wo ba ni wo ba da na ehwo no afei emra na yasese na timi adi no enti wono de nokrani wonim de anti a the Speaker of Parliament ekasa about reconsideration bia because masebejam for womo aye o madwuma wie wo anti LGBTQ+ bill na womo apase no yanto adwumade ne so mfa man wa ha Her Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana Professor Jane na opoku adwuma na dai wakwa kokosra police fo a Wednesday wukwada na nwumire eja hyehye to Accra Central ho a eno ebi koka police fo a omo ho no omampani abede kire akwakopie mu ho kwakohwe damage sa eje yakose the police personnel na fe ehyehyɛ ya won betimi de agu akwam se beye na sade ne ntimi nsibio ene kwan ko won betimi afa so ede aso police fo ahodo a won niema ahye ewo Accra Central ho bebi a police fo no wono yenhwe wo bra the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana Professor Jane na opoku adwuma okopiem ewo Accra Central bebi ejai ehye ene ne nsem a wo de tuja yenhwe mra adwuma di no so.
So first, we need to examine this. What is the state of this building? As I ask, for how long has it been in the state of near disaster? Who did what? We need to examine all of them because we'll need them going forward so we don't repeat the situation. Yeah, sure. We need to protect lives, and that is worth all the efforts. You see, my friends, there are times when rules don't seem to make a lot of sense. Because nobody wants to be restricted. We all want our freedom. But the freedom should not come at the cost of anybody's life. So yes, if it is meant for 10 people, that's what it should be. And we should enforce that it is meant for 10 people. Because it's better that way, I think, than finally coming to save how many people who did not have to be in danger, but they are in danger. So when we're talking about being accountable, it's all part of it. When we talk about resetting, it's all part of it. We need to rethink the way we've been doing things and try to do things differently and make them more effective.
But our hope is that latest by Monday, we want everyone to be able to settle into a place that they can call home so that all other issues can then be dealt with. The Ghana National Fire Service, together with the police, have already mounted an investigation to try to identify the cause and to make sure that this doesn't happen again. We are grateful that this happened this time, nobody lost his life. And we don't want it to be repeated so that we'll not come and blame ourselves that it happened before, God was merciful, and how come it repeated itself? So all the necessary steps will be taken.
And to Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajima, na wote ne nka wakasa na fe wo share and she say yeah womu betimi ayesebe na sade ne ntimi sibio ne kwan ya betimi afaso na wo boa police fo a wo majapade ahodo ase wo jasese e course wo Accra Central police fo biaye no na fe wo mahun kwan wo de befaso abibia meka echi ehwonom no omo ni fire extinguishers ana ewo baby a police fo no wo no na fire service fo no buy no ekosi say wo honom I was on my way when you say kakra. Abribia, just oye nebi seba. Abribia, asan yehu anama yebetu se wonam kwan so a obekona car kesia park wo cave mu asai triangle biansi wo hwinsi ho obia befa saa car ne ho akosa until say obi de ne car bekwa ko wura saa car na se ne wa hwere ne nkwa ansa ne yebe take action o man be nie menka se agent men hye but biaya hodo ayete ayedie na ehia ohonum se beye na agent men mene yen biaya hodo ayete yen baby ayeye adwuma ayede niema na ehia oho I know say offices ahodo oba baby ti say XYZ broadcasting hanum say a your fire extinguishers wa e kan niema ye behia ansa na ye betimi a operate as a company, as an institution. Institutions are who do bebre. Obia, of course, mun use fire extinguish. Obekono fire extinguisher na expire kran egu adwuma mu. E jani bi wo ha anka so ase aketua bi o. Anka obia ya kire no se de use fire extinguisher. Obia gu so say na anka eto atwa. Dabi I expire extinguisher na wadwuma mu na expire de one fear expire. Eti jato mu a ansa na obefre se fire service mra medu no traffic ahodo ekwan ahodo a e blocking wo bedu wo no na oyeni adika sidida ene hwe be bi akokopie o police for tena be ana ejakoto ma ehwase eti why who is to inspect fire extinguishers why and one man measures are yade betena ye mfie why no odi ye mfa akwaya hodo so yade betena ye djubam na ejampo eba ye hunu kwa ye be fight no eti ade bi eni senkade oye neba no ede oye neba bre o man Ghana ade bi anka ye ni ye wo honim die a ye betimi aso ano anse na de oseye aba no ye ni honim die enti na aseye ade kase ye wo se wo man no san hwehwe sika I was so minor so you share, Uncle so you share near more betimi, and dear CSS, Sunny Manina. To Sassad, you ensure to tow Cromway. Said you ensure in a tia. G-Met, Amayatia says a few way, and so better ye pa. June July way. Ye know baby are you, for your kind not constituency. Me know they can say, last week, what baby, Abofra, wabinin in near. And see a toy. Womo mami asumom wom koya ade emrem womo ba bridge womo nam so no say bridge ne nye an womo to mu ko hyenso no mo gatanum abofra 5 years awo okan kwen not consultancy bapem ne body kro mu hu ne body womo hu no enti ade bi sey a ye behwa made na de awu ye behwe amade na nya bad impact awo nipa bi so ansa na sa de kode ne aye ne ye and medwene ho amenti ase o man Ghana medwene ho amenti ase ufunfa empatam ho akromo baby e wa yesum all what they need is street lights but until say akromfo be attack obi ho awo ne knife aye na de boni bi na aye kese no ansa na obehunu se mpanifo ade aye street light akwapem ho. His Excellency the President, why need you? Why ye? Eti no de wakwatena say MC. Anunti an assembly wo anunti na mpanifo ahodo ye de appointment asamon sasamon ye. Hwe oye na eto your friend say Accra Newton ha school dan ye bubu ye. From 2011 Get Fund project and wo mo sha se wo constituency nim 2011 bapim Emra wo ye na ibaye how many years obi atwam wo ho obi ahu structure na esi wo said ye na sugar emumra na emre pillars na ekuta story bi na eto so be 3 mu obi ahu ye until say ebugu nkrofo so krofo na omo ye asori dan wo ho no obi anya wo hwe. That is the kind of country we live in. Obi anya wo hwe enti enhwe high procrastination ye be no chena oh wey ene ye ma ye homre oh wey o de tobo ase agye kum nipa 11 years ago ana June 10 see ye circle na jatom na ja senkrofo ensuo wura ya friend senkrofo tank mu filling station wo circle ama petrol baba bonten diesel baba bonten ana eja nam nsuo so mene ensuo nto the same place yi na be say you cycle the same place you are Lajo ebeyi the same place you are Nima ebeyi since 1935 and Ghana recording in the first major flood. How many years ni na independent cry enje no Sergeant for Kwame Nkrumah na wontimi nje independent ma Ghana ye 1935 bapim nei yati krom wa biaya hodo ho a anka yebetimi ayi gatam yati krom ho a biaya hodo ho a anka yebetimi asi wo kwan se manipa nsini dan ho Ramsar site ahodo ba sikani bre pesami kuminya corruption greed dia woti assembly ho de be se nanum eti ye de paper bre no wo hunu se some paper wey Ramsar site na paper wey asase wey da obesan engineer in sabe chance monko na munkosi mikosi factory wasi kona kosi enti nsuo to a baby anka be kwa tai na nka etimi anom na efo ye ne ma no ya fili ho ya de anwea ne abo agu ho ani yesi factory ho yesi hotel ho Ablekuma West kohwe Ramsar site ho na fa wejagbawe baby a omo ye nchiri company krom friend say Pambros kohwe cement factory a yakosi wo Pambros Ramsar site baby a wo sensuo kwotena enti sensuo to na yi wo weja sensuo to na yi wo Malam Johnson date na enyu ensuo to na yi wo Dansoma ya date na enyu because biaya wodo a eye nsuo kwan yesi sa kwan no enti nsuo na nka etene afia Krapen Mountains esaneba na nka beba bebo pum ebekwa akogu Ramsar site na mba ofie no yatonton sansase na manipa foforo womu de esi omo dan womu de esi om factories womu de esi niema hodo a womu te won faso didi anka wo bia nso besi dan ya you need a permit from the assembly and the assembly ni nim say bia ya hodo a womu ma permit ne yakoko si dan no ehwo ye Ramsar site ehwo ye nsuo kwan enti so osi a ensuo no betai kronum onim ba we yantwi obi aso minim so mampani John Dramani mama kafsa fa ho say assembly bia one massa permit ni bi wo ba woni pa ma permit no be yiwadi ye twan se mampani wo be ba bedu Ghana boko na sensem wo kan no ya hwe se ebekosan ya na e se sa niema we bi nsi na nya asotwe e se niema we bi nsi na nya sem da ho anei me say ye we mu nyina ye gata mu nyina ye bola ye gatam because say wo production your friends say we no so no me bite me to so mo yese mo be hu a wo bi kwa kokosi ni dan yo gata e wo ho no e ho no de ne gravel sa agu wo si gata no e ho no de na anwe agu I my way mu ensuo na etotoi eti se ensuo no kwa na kodu gata na no na nipa no sa anwe na wahwe gu gata nim no sa anwe na wahwe ebo no wahwe gu gata nim ekopim no a e wo se ensuo no free gata nim na ewura ofie but empanifo be fa sa kwan no so nyina obi anya no he ti me catch us sometimes wo man Ghana hambra na enya juma papa especially who needs career enya juma kra na wo mo bibi kakra wo mo nsam ne de emre wo man Ghana mu a they don't even know because bibi sia wo ni mpani bi bibi sia wo ska wo betimi atua enti de ensem fotankwa ne be ne wo kromu a and kopem say ye be hunu de ye ne ye ye be din sise ye pa ya ti na betimi aboa na wo man na koso fa ne ntema pa bi di afira ye nyina ye bebre say o say de me ka no omampani oye ba ko pe na be de kire ye ba ko pe enti the appointees are yadi jumadie ahodo ashamonsa the MCs the CEOs the MDs what's mo hwe no wo man fa ne ntema pa bi di fra se mammoa na kwaye pe se minkuminya akwaye maje adwuma matena so menhwe yebekọ abre o man mu se yawo yebekọ abre en afia bia nsuo to be yen nsuo we etoye a eyi nkrofo no won say yi MP bi dan won say yi minister bi dan won say ayo mampani dan enti wo area na nsuo to a na wo de eye bola egugata mu no wo na be yu na wo so wahunu se nsuo to wo neighbor de bola egugata mu a waka wanu atum no nsuo ne bola no wo dem na beba bewura video them, put them on social media. Let's go and arrest them. Put them before the law. Dientia wa to bol egu gatem. One nam crime patem ahodo nyina awia ketekete kura na omukuta yi black bi gotemu twawo bibia gotemu twawo dasem. Na enkanam kronum. Yentimi ndi yehuni kakrakra. Yentimi ndi yehuni. Sa wo brei ene pressure eyamini umienu. Ani yebeko so abre eyamini umienu ana sa mani hunu ni yebeko so ahunu because empanifo na wo madi kan yen hyehyɛ na to wode da no wo mo ba bia wote no wo mo nti wo bi ana ba bia wo mote no sa niema na wo ye no wo mo nya bi wo ho wo mo mfa bola egugotam wo mo besi dan a wo mo mfa anwe egugotam wo mo mfa abo efe egugotam enti nsuo ntonyi wom na emom ani biefo yaya yakwoche wa kakra bi ba ye ho a na mi hunu de yapese ye kire wa brabo we mu ti ye nyina ye hwe se obidi bola eguga temu a ye nya ne video ye ma ne hunu se de wo ye no over report no na etuo ntwa bola gata hodo etuo atwa nyina ye bola anwea na sumu insoto onfan obeba ofie abusia enko victory garlic Mr. Fuaso ye mfemra wo mu nnuo no kwan ye fa so na atu yare ase kra de adamaw bomode na hwebi na tie bi se wodie wo mu a tumnika na onsanka bi eye drupa bebo ye nkomra to adwumade ni so
enua victory garlic Mr. na wati ni dinatiatia tin se na edro ni tie na no pasem ne se edro wi adwuma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa ananna misrade e wo ni paduani mu ntin mu ama uhu atokra de dika obabi wo ho a okomfikyire a ema edura wuhia ye victory garlic mixture ebi kra ho bekwa ewie wansan na ba eye victory e na wuhia victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya ofikyire akwa empa ho kra eno de akira obi wo ho a ne ti ne tedwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abre na nakoma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma nu nkwa adwen mu eno ne kofa saa de ne ba odofo mesrew so wo na wonsem ta adwew ebia wonsa no sei ana wonamro mu na esi fom no kra adwew ana ayatufo se de edi fom ato mpagoa mu a eya victory na American fama wo onum victory asa no ma ye bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de oto ho anadwo a wontini na wohia victory emframa nyankopon de amaye se ye humi wo de wo humi a na wo tie so obra eya victory na betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ana ne yamahye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne ye wuri padua no edura wunya ye victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na se kokodue ne nam no ye ne basa eya victory na American fo wunya victory bi no a ebeboa wo se doctor de wato aduro so sani a ubetimi anom victory na ka waduro wonna ne se waduro no na abenu ma meat abiasa no anom we so na abenu ma no anom victory no so achi meat abiasa wo ye ne sa bibia abade kama ma se wona se tata wo ye agya ho adwuma mesraw adura me kan fo ma wa ye victory garlic mixture mesraw nipa ne bia danse a ye pese ye fa wo ma danse na tie na se wo so koto a benya sa danse kro no a
ntwe mi ni pa mi mpedwan mi ntimi ni di mi yare so when I come here 12 years the man no ndro mojedru 5 million de trim ah and I say na me TV won to me na me hwe na mu say moto ndro bi as victory herba victory garlic mixture ne me todru sa ba modru no asa modru no eye papa ntimi ni diu me din sam no me didi afi me no se didi ya na afi insan afi me no ntimi ni didi afi me di ma edrubone sa wi semi eno so no ntimi didi eno so me bem sa afi de eno so be du bi no ntimi ni didi afi me hu de me nya no na ti edo no kan wo TV so a na me kutu bi ni me no edo no anopa eni awiani anwure no ande no se afi nyampala me no adibia ntimi didi me se afi na tola ta me ko ya black masa modro no die edoni na nyame nhira mo
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra me so me nyame menses no bosum ni ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to tondro no na ne se man ti se yesi ye bidro ha na makoto ba bia me we mtimi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bidro me timi no bi tese na victory ni in fact I don't know minim die wo mu die me koto obi me tie advert ni wo TV so sada na me sorry anwumre na me koto ye na dana me say ade yi to me paadi mu no moja tropa yi to me paadi mu ti me twa to me phone so kura say ha adwene a enka me de betum aka ho na mo ahwe te say se wa hwe ye kwa baka se na bia me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi te say efi sada na yi sa moja troa no to me paadi mu no me nya meze se no maduro e ma me hu sa emoja se bi like say kwoti te say ni nyina flow kama ti victory tie mintimi enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abasa mo me so abasa na edon ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de boni e na aba mi nipadua ma be di atenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol ne se ne nani e density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afi nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory mpunimdie ne de bremo.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Ba fop tobo Okay, we say more about the debate TVSYZ and a power 97.9 FM. Inside politics, you may be suni. Fisa brain kopem say 6 p.m. Bebo kai na say nso. Say wo man Ghana mu nsem ahodo a etwe go de di sefata say wonso betimi anya wo ho entiase. Ana ya bomoden ahyehyɛ dwumadi na ye de ba be somo. Midi de enke Obrempong, the grassroots president Okwapamai Kania. Matena say nsem a aka ni nyina no ye ba be biem na ye de asomo. Nemom kai na say nso say u pensio a emujo upensu a ewo nuani nu ahodo nyina betimi aboa na wapomudin atimi asibrane e de ma wo wabre bi a wo pese wo num nsuo ni dia na mekai o say ex natural mineral water na busia wo de wani so ebe kire because eyensu a eboa wapomudin yie pa na eyensu a eyema wo ba eyema wo busua se wo be yie wo be party wo be engagement wo be wedding dwumadie bi a wo di a nipa hodo be ba se kan na hye ne so se ensuo ba kopɛ a ubetimi di asom wa hoho a eba mo koma atom yam ex natural mineral water ubenya bi ato milk minimat bi e ben wonso ubenya bi ato wo honom se upe bi atu aton a frɛ number me de beto yo meje so na wo mama nsuo bi na watu na so aton 0596273546 0596273546 0596273547 0596273547 ex natural mineral water simply natural. Abushia, ya told me no so di ama wa ha. Dr. Agbozo aba be kan yensa e wo fidie mo no ano uboni din a was no man has an expiring date. Ni se wo be ma wo tena se na wo be ma wu. Se wo tena se wo ye na wo ye be ma na wo be ma wu a ene na wonte Dr. Agbozo nka. Doc akwaba.
Beje so.
Na mpom ti sen.
Yankopon adome hu ye.
E de Yankopon ase. Vitio.
O hwe se ne we dey. E de ne ho aba no a. Wutu se mema bi e be di wo yire no eduane baba.
Eduane ne wo.
Because enye easy.
Okay.
I don't think you see no man has an expiring date.
Good.
Na mama mfa nchia sonko ene mfa ma wona wo hwe meni wona wo tie me. Agbozo heba clinic e ba asem ba ko pene e ka kire se be ma wu ya ne be ma anyeden. Ewu. Na asem we ka eya na ebinimu antiase ifri se obi fi se bi ogina e wo se ne be mawu enye sa na tie ne say no man has an expiring date eni emoto enkrofo bibre ena adu o mo adansidi eba sha Agbozo ampa ye ba wo nchen no ye hu nsenkyere ne bibre e wo ya brabum na de tie ne se ye ba betra sese ya na ye pese mu hunu juma ye di ene enrupa ye wa ye ton e de ama Ghana fo na se de bia meka se ye wo memedru ene kuku adru papa a anu edini Agbozo Herbal Clinic de bia mbetena meka kire se ye memedru no anu edini na eye adwuma na watwe we mu nyina no ye sa emema ya de na egusu esa na emum no whether we no e meka se mo am low sperm count no ma menka low sperm count wasem kakra ene mo am low sperm count. This is the time whether no ISA no we treatment ebeboa we papa and say we be man na 7 period so pesa o sa wo biom we ye oba na infertility ha na pesa owo onwo da na pesa owo this is the time was a 7 period asa wo ba Agbozo Herbal Clinic na awo ho adwuma ye di ma o ye papa enti pa bia o hwe mi e die free biara no obetumi afre Agbozo ana Dr. Agbozo na low sperm count TME and only different from sexual weakness. Ebi mu frame ya na o ka say low sperm count and no one sexual weakness there be low sperm count you be a want to mean nyensan oba and infertility and also oba want to mean nyensan Agbozo Herbal Clinic oba ye clinic hono mo a ye be mu wadru ye be o test ansan ye o machine ye be hwe oni peduanum na awodie no so ye oba ye be twa scan ahwe awodie no say problem bi wo mu a ye be mu wadru am wanom na ahohoro sa problem na fo awodi mu no afei oba kama ya wan kan ye ben kwahema na hemfie no a eho ana ye di ye djuma enipa bebre ena ya sa wom yade na we bi mu so guso eja ya rehwe e wo ye honom it is a wo hweme na wo problem ama boss wi bia ya wan kan kwahema na ben kwahema na hemfie no a from 0241 75 0282 number is 0241 75 0282 Accra had me your kwashiman ye ben Kwashiman Chiefs Palace ne pay ubetumi ama me WhatsApp message so Brian Chain na low sperm count problem ana we oba besia na utumi se bibini na moyem wodi e bia na nyense no to yem anahye entumi nyina enyini kakra da moja na bana ba besen me kan sem we a anya agro low sperm count gisa utriti into umpe treatment dia ene nso be wo nache agbozo herbal clinic go buy engineer ye test we ye be man so ye sperm count test ne sperm analysis ne yahwe se unkwamwa no a wo de wo no wo fam a ye be mu eduru a e be boosting in 10 na wetimi anya nsen oba enti wo pa more inquiries wo pa ye kira kwan a ya akra kwashima ne ben kwashima Chiefs Palace na 0241 75 0282 and no man has an expiring date eba memma semu a de bia me ka say age a number na yade abim mo na etumi masabe mema bebri mo mema sem efiri mo nsa yade bi say diabetes na high blood pressure no say wo mema so a e tai ha mo mema ni pa etu obi a wo diabetes wo pressure no say ofra agbozo herbal clinic na so oba ho no ma ye test ni hu sa ye wo treatment kura ye de be ma wo kama enti say wo hwe me na ba bia wo no nso no untumi ma ye nchen a de bia me ka say wo packages ahodo a ye de ko ba bia wo no say wo mfie no ko animu a wo be ka kire yen ni yaka package kura obeji wo mo amobeji half package no mo ji full obo abeji full package so no omo nso omo ji ni nyina ye wo 3 in 1 packages 2 in 1 packages ro hono ma o fra gbozo herbal clinic a mema dru ne pause de no o baby obi ai de be ma no pepepepe etu be masem enye na sabi impredua sa premature ejaculation how and as erectile dysfunction e your problem number be frame yes so 0241 75 0282 0241 750282 Okotema community 25 Savannah Junction so a house of free near a 0557 402696 0557 402696 Kumasi Nasa untumi package no upebia me pacho Ashanti region in Porto Baby package no you bet me a bro ubet me a friend 0553 417752 0553 417752 0553 417752 0553 Kumasi 0553 417752 numbers no network into so free binu enye bia ubetumi akoso afre 0241 75 0282 we bema na say do ahomache we bema sorry ana se bia why masturbation na eno nti mema no amay masturbation oya brantie no why masturbation da na ama wonya premature ejaculation wompem ana so bema no sorry a emu ntumi nya dia masturbation ya dia e cause hormonal imbalance and insufficiency in system no mo a woya brantie na onim na de ahye ho a wo be 1 minute man mama wa pa dura sabi oba bia no oba obetena ho be ma biara a wonche wompem no e ma mpem ho tena obe sohwe ba ko mienu eno ano no na wako it is our premature ejaculation problem no why masturbation da but over WhatsApp him was 0241 75 0282 0241 75 0282 baby biara wa agbozo he back me say baby I want mensuru say aduro no bia uties kama em fambro baby a wo Ghana he biara package no gibia on sabe kama so one northern region or Ashanti region bura hafu baby bia wo sefwi ehfa na wo eastern region all the 16 regions ni nyina mantumi amodi a ni nyina no baby obi a no agbozo he back no frɛ ne a o package no ana mema drop so ofra so pe mema dru no bi no abo age that kan e be kyerɛ package no say 3 in 1 na you ema wo say 2 in 1 no ne de amano kama na so no ma obo say yes be gyina so abo adwuma ne ye papa prostate enlargement na madru so a man no amadi from the age of 30 in patcho bag bozo he back na be prostate test e bia woni bi kura no patcho prevent your prostate no and as junso mu how be a how now ko junso kakra no asa ko junso na ko junso intumi ma prostate na ha adwen fu ene kira bozo he back clinic ya wan kran kwashima na ben kwashima na hemfie no o kira kra Saturday ye adwuma ye start adwuma 7 o'clock am na ya pon 5 pm di biara ye start 7 am na ya pon 5 pm it de biara da bozo he back clinic ye adwuma yeah, Sundays no air special bookings. U booki Sunday and also you bet me abeshare no be booki u pesa oba Sunday ni abehwewa. Sisi ana gozo u be booki ni aba abeshare Sunday. Na mom no u bet me aye workings de biara da from Monday ko kopim Saturday. O ye oba na uni atri ka me pa cho bra. Emma any member nyina no member duru to minum bi e vigor and vitality medications and a pulse no so emma no so nyina obi atumi num bi oba akra se koko che wo ho kra batin kakra tibetiko etimi si wa wo de anoma wan hwe yi kra wo kra so untumi nwo enti koko ye yade ha adwen yi papa enti so person onya good libido na watin kakọ so la fra Agbozo Herbal Clinic e was 0241 750282 oyo ba onso saa ubetumi anum eduru bi emema duru eni kuku eduru oyo ba o oye emema o obia tumi eden ebegibi na also wajo package kama into uji no na uji bi ma oyere na oyere so hwan yedin wo mpem muhie mu a na ye de enti jamia America no yade ayesa no ebi no na wede yi nso na arthritis be sorry ye papa uhunam betwetwe bebre what you say na yade bi tise stroke no edru say kra na man 40 omumpom ne omaposo nyina ye omya uye obi na so general problem webubu agudan wontumi nante me pa chow hawa me pa chow fra Agbozo Herbal Clinic wajuju why very weak ebi a onsa ba ko onan ba ko ajuju untumi ma fra Agbozo Herbal Clinic obetumi asomo obi aba na problem bia no wabeka kire etu betumi a WhatsApp me 0241 750282 ye ne abrepa nto frɛ ya mo enimre me pa cho wa hwɛ me a wotie me no wo frɛ me a mo enimre sɛ ampa me pesa me sa me ho yade enti 0241 750282 enene me number no wobetumi a WhatsApp me so wo abrochiro wo he ba bi wo bi Agbozo Herbal Clinic say no man has expiry date brai honum na jibu aduru kama obi won ma sabi nsuo to honam nyina atwetwem arthritis na how ni nyina Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye be e de amawo na waposo rheumatism how ni nyina this is the time e be dead yi papa odi wani be kire ye clinic honum o pe bebia wo bia na ye won kran kwashima tema your community 25 Kumasi ye wodi chem so o be frame e was 0241 750282 enkra 0241 750282 and our tema frame was 0557 402696 Kumasi open memedu ni bena pese ye delivery mra baby obi 0553 417752 Dr. Agbozo mi ankasa na meto no me say meme bie ni hono mo a sebe wo se obema wu enti bra ye nchen na obema sem no ye nsove emfa ma enti se bia ebia sugar ene hawo ana high blood pressure ha ma obema na ye mre tie mi ye ni nyina ya de ode be kire Agbozo Herbal Clinic oba clinic we ya ye beboa we papa e ma wo so wa ho ode aye den wa fa ho afa ba enti no se oba utie me na onso saa wo problem bia da wo mu a ana se oba onso u feelings atiko enye mema pe Agbozo Herbal Clinic say fraying ye be sa problem we nyina no e de amamo obi wa no mo a sebi mpreduasa wenya sisi yade pa e na mo a mokokobo epie no uja wona ya na ukokobo apie na mboja na mwachire ma usisi ya oya wo kokobo problem aye hemorrhoid wa ukokobo epie tiemie uja wona ya ukokobo epie abehye wotu jise ode ade pia nsa na kwa akoshim Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye wo ho e de mawo me pa cho frame was 0241 750282 0241 esa your WhatsApp 0241 750282 ya kwashiman ye ben kwashiman ahemfie no a de biara da ye adwuma se o memma sem no fa bedan yen na yen hwe o memma sem no so ne yen o memma no nkwa yen no ene ekusasa tumi no onyankopɔ adum bema biara obeba ye honom no obebo adwuma ye men kan kyerɛ me se de bia ye sɔre a memma sem ne ye kan pacho bema bia ni so adewuru no se sebi obesɔre ne afre ne bema enti wona wo memma ho hia wo mo no a won pese wo ma wade be kyerɛ na wo mo girlfriend jeje wo mo na Agbozo kasa woti enti se oye bema na wotie me na sebi memma sem nya me pa cho frɛ me ba bia wo bia package si wo bi na mo wan kran ha de a me pa cho ye be sere se wo abeba clinic ho wo ben kran ha no mo a ɛyɛ a mo ba ɛboa yɛn papa yi enti mo a mo dodo wane na asofo ni nyina no mo di boni be kyerɛ ɛhefa kwashiman ye ben kwashiman Chiefs Palace na 0241 750282 0241 750282 Agbozo Herbal Clinic me pa cho makamfo akamfo akasa wo so baba be den abeso ahwe no hu se adepa ye den e wo bebe enti mema no amaye mre wo mpam ni nyina mo nsalai na mo frɛ Dr. Agbozo epe opa wo Agbozo e be ma prostate enlargement e bia ye de be ma bibia kwato be ma rubber o frɛ ne catheter e hye o be ma no ma sabi mpreduasa adan infections ɛyɛ o yabra yɛbɛ mu odure bɛyi agbozo herbal clinic ɛbɛyɛ sanction kyerɛ it is a prostate how bɛmɛ biara people actually when bɛkyerɛ pause no ugya wo nan na ɔkɔkɔbɔ pie 0241 whatsapp me ankasa 0241 750282 mede ma asɛm ɛkɔ awie na meka kyerɛ sɛ de biara da yɛyɛ adwuma from Monday ɛkɔkɔpem Saturday yɛsi no man has an expiring date bɛma bia nwui a ne bɛma anyɛ den ɛngu ɛnti pepakyɛ packages no momfrɛ na agye wo deɛ na wagye ama ɔyere pepakyɛ yɛade wohi ɛya pause ɛbɛtumi ma ayam timba na ma menka sɛ bɛfitiw na mfa ntwam onipa biara sɛ ɔyɛ ɔbaa o sɛ woyɛ bɛma na woyam timpa wo feelings ti kɔ woyam tae tim a wobosina wotia hyɛase ɛpae nti sɛ wowɔ severe constipation na woyɛ bɛma korɔ bɛma nsɔre yɛbohu sɛ wobo bɛforo woayɛ basaa ɛba sɛ wobɛma korɔ ntumi nsɔre nti no kooko ɛyɛ yɛade bɔne papapa a yɛka ho asɛm a yɛabɛfa ne saa nti meserɛw agbozo herbal clinic sɛ bra na bɛgye aduru na wontɔ 0241 75 0282 ɛna ɛyɛ number no 0557 Tema Community 25 Savannah Junction and your 0557 40 26 96 and here Tema Kumasi 0553 41 7752 but that's a Saudi Milena Oshemina Sati Yakupon Admo Ekonina Bra Mentie me kwa Yaminsta Sauti
Bozeba Clinic in what's here near woman in Anna so would you want to make a na fe corner doctor Enjibre especially memano ewo mome ma semno na fe bibiara no wo mo nyense se pa ma wo na anigye intimi embra aware no high TVSYZ live on Power 97.9 FM inside politics jumedie ne abusia ye beda no ye ho aba ene wo jumedie yi so ye ne kwadwo ye bo are the former youth organizer the ma MPP amanyoko no aye waso voice work better as sound na Charles McCarthy the editor the ma the Hawk newspaper penifo mienu ana ene on better as na enkomo aka ne ye biemu ye da ne ye ho aba ye be better jumedie so ma.
Now, let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyo no da. Se me kire onu ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nkyeremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire wo ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228555 Apefo abatan a woma won mofra fo ene mofra woni mfiedu mienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
Ulcer tamfo edie age adwadie nkratoyi atom.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 Ga West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehifa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai cry mabre, miye bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yemamwa kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ahodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekoko bosia, susu account. And it does wo savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And the keka ho. First Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896. Na won so wetu miaka se.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Entime pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Obrempong eye adwumada. Eboa eyam aduane. Eboa eyi insa free ni peduanim. Na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso, wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote.
Mehunda. Me brebo ye juma pa. Ebia se me tumi ye bibi boa me brebo.
Ani, and nointina what the left here from the Moses Clinic we have our center about herbal food supplementer. We sits pa the boa brebo, ama a ye juma ye.
Na, ye juma.
Fatopa yenu, anopani and yumre. Na eboa ma brebo ye juma ye. Sani ebeya, e betimi anyam aduane awodi. Esiesi ni peduane mo eyi mo finsi ye.
Eno na me brebo kia pa.
Ubenya Life Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope dodo so to a 0244 06 8447. Life Kid, wa brebo, wa woni pedua. Edro yi enye ma apemfo, e ma ema omomanofo, ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumien. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
Memo akwa baby odi ba TVSYZ live on Power 97.9 FM inside politics Jumedie ne eguso ayede somon sama hodo a etwegu on mind Ghana ha de di ne sefata se won so ultimate ana yede ba ofie wo kam wadwumam baby biara sabre watimi agebre na wo hwe yen ana se wutie yen yemo akwa baby o midin e de NK Obrempong uko Facebook ayo ho at Power 979 FM TVSYZ Ghana e wo Facebook yen platform no betimi e follow now do agenture ato ase wo bra wo hwe inside politics Jumedie uko pm wo YouTube ye XYZ broadcasting ɛhɔ nso no wabɔ mmɔden atimi agyebrɛ na wahwɛ dwumadie no bi de wadwenkyerɛ ato asɛ wɔ mmerɛ pɛ mu no yɛbɛkenkan wɔn nso wadwenkyerɛ a wɔde ɛboa dwumadie yi nyankopɔn ɛnkyerɛ wɔ a mempene da kan na hyɛ no nso sɛ Safari Valley Eco Resort sɛ bra sɛ wopɛ baabi na wagye wahome institution pɛ baabi na mayɛ mo conference wɔ hɔnom sɛ wopɛ baabi na wayɛ yie wopɛ baabi na wayɛ party wopɛ baabi na wayɛ wedding kyɛ sɛ dwumadie bi a wopɛ sɛ wodi a nnipa dodoɔ bɛba no Safari Valley Eco Resort sɛ bra na afei wɔma ma beaeɛ a ɛfɛ na ɛka ma yɛ classy a wobɛtumi adi saa dwumadie no na wokɔ that place hɔ a na wohwɛ the greeny environment very serene a no bɛma w'ani agye the breeze wodu okuapema ma obi anim ɛyɛ weather condition a ɛwɔ hɔ sɔre anɔpa a wobɛtumi anenam compound hɔ a ɛyɛ man-made lake wɔ hɔ wobɛtumi ne wo ho kani na mote so na mogye mani zoo wɔ hɔ a harmless animals wom bɛtumi ne bi anantim na wadi agorɔ kyɛ sɛ ɛhɔ ɛfɛ yie paa nti bɔmmɔden na hyɛ ne nso sɛ wopɛ baabi ade wo vacation wo leave anaa wo holiday bi a sɛ ɛyɛ wo nkwa sɛ wo ne wo ho kani kɔ Safari Valley Eco Resort wɔn bɛgye wo so na wɔn ama good service a ɛbɛma w'ani agye ho yie paa kan na hyɛ ne nso sɛ wɔn wɔ kuapɛma mu adukuroma kuapɛm ne akuga kuapɛm mpatam wɔ dan hɔ ana wɔn butu a wɔn asiesie hɔ kama frɛ number yɛ a mede ba bɛto dwa yi wɔn bɛgye wo so na nkyerɛmu aka bi a wohia wɔn de asom 0596 914394 0596 914394 and now visit your website on www.safarivalleyresort.com www.safarivalleyresort.com na afei wɔn nje so na baabi a wopɛ adagye ahome adwodwo ho na wopɛ adi dwumadie bia no wɔn mfa ensomom yɛto dwumadie no so de ama wo ma mente birthday we mfemfiri hɔ na afei yɛnto dwumadie no so we yɛ miami nua your friend of Parkwesi Duke, Udu Achim Assume, and an empatem wa. Ono, ano ye CEO, Edema AssumeNews.com. Aranti, sir, Messi Mekano won some waha, and yen Miniapa, Achim Assume dear, and an empatem, a ye Kwabi Brim, Udu Honum, Ubo AssumeNews.com, the biggest news portal, a ye Kwabi Brim. Aranti, ano ye CEO. Edema AssumeNews.com. Miniapa, Parkwesi Duke, dodo na friend a Black Pope. Eti pa Nyankopon onsho na onka ho. Wani swade hunu wa fan central juma na wode boa asiesie mo mpatam wo kwa bibrem wo bibiara enkwahwe AssumeNews.com adwuma abranche we ebon wo ho. Nyankopon nsho na onka ho. Bibiara esefata wadwe mu po wo mpa ibo bia wabasie. Nyankopon tie na onye mawo na afi ahoden ani sika enka ho. Enti Parkwesi Duke CEO Edema AssumeNews.com. Dodo na friend a Black Pope. Nyankopon ncha no nka wa wonua enke Obrempong ana ene awie yi mani agye ho pa wonwuma wo ye kwan a wafa so boa the people of Kwabibrem na ensem ahodo e wo ho wo bo ho dawrodi amomo Nyankopon ncha na minia onka ho abusia ye kɔ Natural Ventures for asoye emfemra womo ana womo ye Congo ointment ene Sokoto Balm edroi se honam ye oya just jumedi ahodo edi no edoso dodo ma me ben o ankasa na wom wo studio hey edro yare wa ahodo etimi sa wom mfantu ja abranti akwaba o ho ti say
erade adom ho ye wonso he
yankopon daroma
obi eja fine pa
eguso
amanfo ni wom huni krum ha nti system no eche wom enche wom nti se yeche obi ne de ne kokoto aya wom nyae ne mfa ne ntum
medwene ho amenti ase
nsuo peten kakra bi ankran
baby amfa gatemu nyina yema me ne okase kohwe Madina obedru Madina pavement dollar kwan no medio no ehonum no omde bola egu enti Madina zongo jansi nyina bon kankan yo ofa obi aju tia ohene
omo twen we say regional minister na obi na ms
medwene ho amentiase
ya nyi adwuma na ensamha na abusia ma memo wa ha memo akwaba emfa umra XYZ so na ene sadia mebra Obrempong ahyase e ka no aduro we ye frene Sokoto Balm enie say na tie nti wo hwe ehun no a we no eye hututuo aduro eye sasabro aduro eye obi a wote nka woni nipadua mu se amaha ya meya me veins die mu twetweme ye ne nerves ni nyina ase ewu ase de mpane bi wo no ne kon edumre bi na ya stiff say ya otwa ne konkre enye amanfo niam bi a wo mo ye no ntimi nye bi sanka nkofo weekend amanfo koye sales amanfo kodi asa amanfo kohwire dwoma kobobbo ne ade ono ntimi nkobi esanso okoba agese yade ne to fam ede afidie fa ne so ansa no watimi ni nti no ene ni nompemu atenetene no ni nso ya saase akrampo a eto dendindi kura de wono ankase wo hu de onye nipadua wadra wuhia ene Sokoto Balm natural ventures na ayo aduro no mesi ne din di Sokoto Balm etuudi awodi ano eye chronic pains utiritimi pawa ma ye ho hwe enye wofa edumre bia sade ye wo ya no ase edwodwo wonsai sade memoa me de ekoba wuntimi nya wo de saa sansa wo ya asenti ne twetwe emu ye wo ya obi kotodwe wanya nkwanhia ama eye ade kukuruwa no wada ne kotodwe no animuo no eye afiri ho wokwa ya kyene de ato wo biem nanso da bia woti pains ewo mu wadro ene Sokoto Balm manenyu asem hia o manwene se o da bia nkofo de wo mu tonno wo mu dwomanum wato adura wunya ento natural ventures ye Sokoto Balm ibidia ene na hu aduro wunhyi aduro emfa aduro nkan wo de baby eton no bia abenya bia to ho ene wuko kan hia baby a wonum eton enku ene nnuro ni nyina ubenya dodo bia apeso to bia to usisi ya de atena wo so ache etisade ya me matena se ya mabu mimi wo ntimi nya saa wachiri bramo wachiri kase no emu ya wo ya ama oya hwea enyeyi udware wia fa Sokoto Balm esra mese meme de ande memfa ntwitwi o etu obi a wo fra mi bisame enho asem bia me ka chense o emfa ntwitwi de just apply it fasra keke na be hunu se Sokoto Balm no eye adwuma obi a wato bibia edi ho adanse ne ne kura de ensem ankofo fra ka kire ne se emema no ei sa wo sha ase de bi tuatua nso a emaniema sesa emfa ni agro Natural Ventures ye number no eye 0249 017 101 0249 017 101 and 0204 61 kwabena ne ya dwumaden sa wo hwe ni musa ne nsa beka sika menso hwehwemu kakra manhunu ne se enya dwumaden na masika o edumre bi a eboade sa wo ntina fie nya kwadwofo eti kwabena ne sode ahomache oba beduru fie no esum twobo bi kura ahomache ti ubusa ne kakra kura tefa woni bi l'argent bi nhya ne ho wabra mo ye ne ho hwe enye eti edu kwasi ada nkofu odwade akwaso ne memenda ne ade ne wonu ntimi nkobi sansa sabre no na wo ba fie abeda ne ho nam ya ma ne papa ma Sokoto Balm enye unku fasra de oba ne se baby a wapira bia no ya wo down ti pains no say ya wo kon a wo twa ne say ya enye yi obi wa hwehwu hwehmok ne nan na twist ho ana se pagya wo de ataanom ne ataa maame no matwe awie a fa bi srasra so eno ano no ano hye no enye ya saa ti se nku bi ankofuo bi ye no na mmom ne de ebo wa koredie no mu na koye adwuma ewo system no Sokoto Balm Food and Drugs Authority agiatom enti mesrawo manyu asem hia ne pebito ne bo onye den sanse se wo ko asupiti no akohwe wo no ma yede enade awurawura wo mu no mpamuo bon se nya bete Sokoto Balm mesrawo ebeboa wo ebedu akaginamu ne besiesie wo ama wo ho ato wo yusu bibia no koso ana yusu sanse brewe ya ye wo mu isa awoyi ene ade a ebebai de enya de se eba bedi agoro obi wono ma awoyi ba se ya agese se bempredi ase ya kyekere no the bandage echichire ni twan ansa kora no watimi ada o kosuku a yachichire no firi ne naase ekosi ni waist masokoto bam emeo na ya wo de asra ebeyi pains ni nyina e de fini padua no emu de akwama me se natural ventures e na eye wonso bi wo ho na wutiri e paawa ma wo ye ho hwe a enye ye eba ne saa bi kura abeda be sode no na ohuni nyina asisi mi asokoto bam ni bi na fatu nsu hiem na twetwe komu ebe ye adwuma wo tirenum ama mukusi amamman ni nyina yiri nyina ba besen ama ho atɔ usisi yade ebekɔ ni nyina agina sokoto bam so ba bia wote pain bia joint pains nyina no sokoto bam ebeboa fra 0249 017 101 0249 017 101 natural ventures number eno no ena 0204 monfanchame 0204 61 Almighty Congo ointment eno nsunie enso fomu entie bia obekọ wo no ma eton ni bi ono maka joza asa oboa insist so pe Congo Congo ointment ni bi sanse obi odi bi asra ne honam ani bia no e wo ho adansedie na anu ada obi se nana na ade bi agugugu mesre ntem ho me na ho me ha ni me he mu ho matinkubu adwo a dumire bi kura mpo a me di blade kura wurawura so no matinku no afra ni enso up till today enko etibra menya Congo ointment no me di asra manwewie ni nyina ko obu ana ekoro agu ne kwa achi ne kon ho ne ade nyina woworo ne ho a wontimi nhwe no enso enipa tuntum ti koro no ededa ne ho te se ash color bi obi nso wo ho no mu a wo enipa kokko the same thing ekoro na agu ne ho eti amano nka bone wo de udwade wi a pepa ahoma ba bia koro no wo no emu nyina and dry na fe apply Congo ointment no ebetu ase ebeyi kuro ni nyina ade afiri ho na anu ada me ko baabi sister kama bi o se bra na stretch marks kume media no kwampo de baabi e wo no sanya trousers no mesha e shododo mesi ahe wo se efiri na nantu wonom ekọ ne nanko komu ehọ nom no wono nso enipa kokọ wo pe short skirt hye ti time bia onamo a na stretch marks show woye kokọ no nso nti apaipai wo no a show pa osebra wo sha ase yusu Congo ointment osebra ade ni nyina ni akata wo ekọ afemi nyame natural skin no modro ni yedodo adansi amanfo odie edifa Congo ointment wono enyagoro wodi nku bi asrasra wanim ama enei ayesa nanso o baby wanim ayawiri kire wo skin no nsa bi aguso ama untimi kura nante abonten ohwu wo mu a wahya sweater awo wo mu a wahya sweater adan mesrew ma Congo ointment nyonku oba no awawo no no penkupa bi di asra na ma ne skin na ye kama fa Congo ointment sra no empanimfo nyina yusubi wobai unso bi a white candidiasis gonorrhea ne ade atete fa bi kwa ha mesrew wudwade wi a fa saa wabom na fa hye ba bia ahemfie ho ebesiesie ho kama amawo wonantama propro nso etete obra sister ma Congo ointment emwawo ebetum kamboni ni nyina ase afiri ama wonantina paapai wonsam aya dendenden no fa bi srasra da bia fa bi sra wonsam kakra ne wonawo nyina na ho nya moton kama natural ventures na ayo eho a wo tirimu amfifirete wa wo ba utirim be bon ma Congo ointment meho na otirimi no emfu kama ye de ajasa koda yesi empesi etirimi ni befu nso abodwe de da bia ye tibiyem mesrewo frey sese ya sa opadudu atu ana ba akọ na wopa ya nche oba bia benye biato 0249 017 101 0249 017 101 and 0204 61 61 61 0204 61 61 61 Erade nhyira ye nyina bra
Natural Ventures womo ana ye Sokoto Bam ana fe Congo ointment edroi boa dance die dance die chiriba no enya de kuma akra nti se ye na wote omonka na oyare no waboso de ama de atumika na onsanka bi ebebo oye pa aha TVSYZ ene power 97.9 FM Inside Politics Jumedie na egu so a yede sommo na ensema hodo etwegu o man Ghana mu a de be na wonso betimi ate ase na bibibiara acto yie no eno ana egu so a yede esom wo no meka o se Medi Moses Sebra na lifted award ya bana ma sentimi kabi 100% eba supplement on na juma edi ane se eba beta oliver na china ma na hodi bi ese na fata wa biribia niema wo ye na eti oliver na hodi nso ukọ pharmacy shop ukọ eba shop bia obenye bia to na mo open dodo atu a friend Medi Moses for number we so 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 na fe left keda Medi Moses diaba se mebo oliver ho ban ma no wonso wonsa etimi akabi ebusia ya beda na ye ho aba ye nya koba pe kojo yeboa the former youth organizer the man pipi amanyoko no ayo so west wogon and Charles McCarthy editor the man the Hawk newspaper tenase na nkomo aka nyina no ye de aba besomo twen ye ba sisia.
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Microfinance, growing with you. The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi TVSYZ tene power 97.9 FM inside politics Jumedi Sune. You go so adi Jumedi edi ensema hodo a ekoso o man Ghana hachi na fe emunchiremu esene fata no ya pempenifo asensemi wo moti ase yi pa na ye de ababe somo midi de enke Obrempong ne midi Jumedi ho cha media ma metena konya kase mu ewo eye Mugabe Master, the capacity man, commander of the 900 million angels demo, commander Ariawe baby awo, enke Obrempong michia we pa. We shall call Facebook in social media platforms so at Power 979 FM TV XYZ. Ni nyina Facebook na wabomodin atimi ahwe dwumadi bi nemum obomodin kopiemo YouTube ya XYZ broadcasting na fe wajebre na dwumadi yatimi adi abom ohwe bia adwenkyire bia beba otim no bomodin na dwa to ase na yenkenkan fe man wa ha nyankopon nkyira wa mempene da Mamenko Sonka was said the office of the registrar of companies Kyle said one of the deadline to April 30th say one more may business name renewal so one more file or manual returns no and kedu sabre and pay one more company in dimna fee one more team from company in year maybe but on a second thought no one more extension from the 30th of April to 30th of June into akonya baba dawama wo biara one office of the registrar of companies one year business name renewal and now some file one returns into Shannon so say and then on the 5th of June 2026 and kwapem say 30th beduno na wakwa year business name renewal na wakwa file one returns the office of the registrar say be na business name a use no womo engine free nsem na eno so enkofa nsem ahodo ma if you say edu on the 30th na wonye ya if you say that no kono there will be penalties to pay, there will be punishment to face say ugusu wo business name na wonye renewal and file one returns ti bomodin say obeye for number we na any office of the registrar of companies any nkita ho bibi a kire wadwen bia no wo mo akire mu 0308 249-841 0308-249-841 on WhatsApp number near Telegram number so na me dey 0599 525 774 0599 525 774 now if you want me office of the registrar of companies for etimi edin kita ho mamenka was a power specialist server hospital hospital etu yarewa hodo nyina sekra mogotimi enya pomdin abobra nemum yarewa me ba bebodin de me ka cho se wudi du ha be rest assured said no matter be bia wachini de yade na kwa wanya ano yie power specialist server hospital say sayare de wo mo ho adu wo a wo ma sayare ne bebre me ho adanse de aba enti bra na wo mo mo yade bi ti say hepatitis A B, C, D, and E, me pacho. Wamutu ase crowd them out. Fatty liver, sciatica, prostate, broken bones, ulcer, swollen neck, compo eye, babeta minimum. Now, con eye kese no kwa power specialist about hospital for one be eddie free what the amount. Any fibroid, say I want my boss in Yano, but modern national power specialist about hospital for each aquine. One be jibre no mashow. One me check one back wo kumase, omo fe yase. Lake Bosom Chekwana so opposite George Bro filling station. Now on setting aka power specialist about hospital ho. Ubedum kran kwemu enkran mantem ha. Omo kwabenya pokwase ACP road no so. Na okodu Takrade Anaji Estate adjacent Anaji MA Primary School. Ehonso ubenya power specialist about hospital. Na fe woma bomode na yare bia ye krankra ba beto so no. Woma tu ase dia ma okra. Fe number sa me ba beto je. Ombeje so na nchiremu bia aka no. Womatimi Edia Sumom 0244 544422 0244 544422 and 0200 383831 0200 383831 on WhatsApp number is 0355 797878 0555 797878 now for power specialist Herbal Hospital for Timi Ajoso na yade bia abetina wabra bomu a wunya nije no woman to say the amount. Hi TV XYZ and Power 97.9 FM inside politics. Jumedi Sini joining live on Facebook at Power 979 FM TV XYZ Ghana. YouTube here XYZ broadcasting. Now if you wait to me ajebre na ye di Jumedi album. Say the medical account down and there. Yannick Kwajo Yeboah, the former youth organizer for the MPP. Ewa was so was to gone. And the Babidin Komo Samson Charles McCarthy ono no ye editor de ma the Hawk newspaper wono so atenase penifo mienu ana ye ba be di segment de ade abomu before meko mo so akomo makwaba no ma me wese the member of parliament for the good people of Esutifi South wono aso no san ye minister for food and agriculture honorable Dr. Eric Opoku aduane a ebuso ewo man Ghana mu ha nyina sei wo fa ba bia obenya buro obenya banche obenya brode nyina no eye papa ya woda TVC adaroma honorable Dr. Eric Opoku minister for food and agriculture and nabada ye said ye wo do nipa di sifafa netema honorable Nyankopon hira na onka ho onya okase oma adom a ebro adom so ana enka wo bibi biara wo de asi wani so Onyankopon ni wani mu kan no mfa enkunimdie ema abere ni don bia honorable Dr. Eric Opoku MP for Esutifi South Minister for Food and Agriculture honorable Nyankopon wonhira na wonka ho mamenko na fe kodjebo atenase sanso na Charles McCarthy atenase mamensha se mfi kodjo ho kodjo na mpom te sen top ye kama
yamensha
se de se abanyi ba ye mehun bia na kodjo se de wa wo sere ana entesa
da bia se me catch us abai na de enye kra dem from e bone
se abai nem from akwa e fa
enu kra ye otmanu ko akeke
wunya bibia anya
da bi ye obeng shese
ye be free
obi be pira ye wan prempo ye de nyini film ye so emre mo otimase ana se de be koka ho ne numbers na dos e normal otimase ene ye twen abai ne toto ye de metima ka chewo wo de o Obrempong pet even fu ekra she engrofo use only into kwa ba kope so be bom de kodure Russia Ukraine pe so be bom de kodure 1 liter only ko 23 say Russia Ukraine that's so whole as an American we Iraq so one one Iran Israel ni America there no means ni nyina bom de 5 into kwa ne koso so na ye manage ema fu e ne kra mpo ye se ye de ni mpo de crude na engrofo bi da say yentimi en refine wa ne ye ba be ye ho adwuma what am I say? I'm at so now petrol I'm 13, 14.
16, 13, 14.
Yes. No, and no, but I'm do 15 years. Hey, you find a way no.
This on
no. But normal one I don't need petrol no 13, 14 one and then
good.
464, 64.
That's a penny be free so.
Yes.
Because of precious.
I dream papa won it team. Said the nipa home bit my harry near to me akonia saba. And this animal we need to because it's a mamu they said let my catch. Send individual for no more from Tebia me ba meka. Send this for ebe Justin Jini near marketing kit. Because your mom appointment do koto we emphasize the boss and do koto ye. What must say? Boss said koto ye and why we are doors. And she share be na bit my affect kwesi pokua. We see ya call our bra for what must say. Ya who's our fra TV so radio and she share be na bit my affect womo. What must say? I'm a sound crofone to my cosa yo mojumo moye. It will be a do koto ye and near my home in an anya bia unko abaze o fa na. Mu bia mu nsem to near my year. Part in a bit 100 years.
Okay.
I'm a wo. The enemy when it's an Yaka Cran say, Obrempong.
Yes.
Once a President Mama appointees, you know. 50 years plus for Naki to Abu.
Yeah.
I get to Abu.
For the Mebunu Dos.
Energy Minister, 40, yeah. Even Mengash was a head minister, 50. What one? Well, Monsieur Mingin now 40. Young guys. Some George Munia the other. What must say? What do you see you for? Nkolanko eti mo anto ne ma yi ama nkrofo na mo bo chobo yi no e ho anto mo ama mo ani ancha me ka onan acha ye yi mo kwato fi a be 8 years mo bi be kire mo no we are some of the former ministers ni bi wo hia mo say mo tress so kire mo won pom atare measurement wo mo hwe asoso NDC one no aka ho jomama one no ka ho 2 year mo amamu aho kire wo Timu amu wo mu make sure some better to near money ye ama form for ne ho ato what must say once na work Eric Opoku as na work so the ministers for your captain no
Eric Opoku
amamu one captain all the ministers nobody but bia won oba ho no be adwuma chew oba ha no pa nye changes one nye reshuffle obi a wo ye be ma bia bra great sector bia oba perform chew na wo ho no
wow
yen adwuma obeye yen kasa obekasa adwuma ne ho nim de nyina egudi ti bibia agudi yankopɔ de nyina kyɛ ne free what is that mercy o one we ya wo ne bɔ ne da ne nanu dada enye si romo mbesua bɔ ekopoku de metima ka kyɛw minister oh me come minister me show say mercy sua si rosia ball bɔ mercy wo ne ka no sa na ekopoku ma me come asem what man say enti ekopoku de metima ka kyɛw yankopɔ to ne nkɔmɔ mo na hoɔden bibia ohwɛ wɔ nanim bia ɔmfa nka ne ho no ntimi nkɔ ene abadaye ene ma papa e woni mu ada bia nipa 1000 crown obehuma obetima srache obia na obia bon common enko so eno pen affect some of the ministers what man say now mo say anya giver me see wo wiase a na nyankopon ema obia saache odom saache what man say na no ayi ko kuma say wo zankrofo kan wasem sami jam 40 impo nyanya bi what dey na form abrante hu ne nsa ohoro woni mpanifo na edidi hwede wo oni nipatie wo ye giver openi pasam ni ade wo tibe fa the whole Ghana ekokosi kuma say what man say uko police service impa DCOP for nkwa na eja omo akra ha COP for ni edom kwa akra what man say and make IGP 1 to IGP 30 something ye nyina ekoye what man say me no mo nyina na move ye what man say what me move opposition for nyina do mo koye Om kodi 2-3 days. De wa branch na tie. Ehye nanim anu oyi. O saa ne ade na ene de wa wote obu mpanimfo ne ade. Mpanimfo nyina onya asem no. Mpanimfo nyina de edi na chi. Saa na rekopoku ye ne niema no. Enti wososo ya ma me ma example ba bi nne. Minimum NPP ni bi a comfortable no minister. Nanado time obaba ye board chairman, one of the big man. Obo brano oskapa. Onya ye o isle gon from man be fa the tent. Nipa ama. Oh. That's cash be no one bio. The team of DJ Lucifer. What must say? Until when you know, Nipa may no. Okay. It's some too wide in Nipa naye. It's only the party one man in Nipa fine. Who should be a best so simple. And tell Pop birthday awodi. Yankopon can who not the one in beyond fan can ne de on in the party and share papa or money panel. Ya check ministries no. And go for the minister. Ekopoku o took on and cramming in move. Woni ni bia move wa oni mu bia kwanya bia ono na ekro bia woni nsem bia on man krofo ebinu so di minister mu odu cha ne de no omu ni obia ntukwa ono obia ni mu bia eye ne dia otimase ensenkrefo di nkrofo achia na mawie de opena ne se ono abo ko ye de ne siye na wadwa nanim onim amwa bi ode bebo obia nti papa ye de hye ne nkuna se de oye no nkona nanim na minister nkrofo be dibi na obi ono so adibi ono na NPP for mpanimfo no motwam ne bi call no office one of the panimu anga me money di wa NPP na you 1 2 3 oka ho and 1 2 3 dia president vice president chief of staff nipa miensa okọ no so person okọ no ko chia ne nsam say they were badjuma ne ade ene nwanwa but the any yan say the party of journey and na nye ne ko nya no ne die ni mu a ebe too much ehwa ekopoku pe ene ye kana sem no very well edi yankopon to ne nkwanam very well it's kojo ebo a ana wote ne nkano former youth organizer de MPP amanyoko no yanko Charles Makatio editor the Mad the Hawk newspaper Charles Akwaba
Obrempong na obo won samra ne say we
grassroots president
onzo waja grassroots wasama mo
o grassroots da bia me come asema
mo chio mo papa
sa
grassroots
se sie
no mo gapo ha no grassroots mo gapo ha o mo bre papa soja ni na wa ba no o dimo ti o mo no a mo hwe mo waja o mo ho no mo enu wa promote amanfo bi nko a ko ho ne ko hwe o mo mo wa mane
da bi
ye pon mema evidence no ko o musu enye
dabi me grassroots mintimi hwe mo musu sa enti ene
and they can amanfo promotions so obi aye djuma e wo port 18 years 21 years casual worker 21 years gapua
wakai me asem bi kra I think last weekend ninya call na nipa na ka se omo promotion aso na promotion is so in your frefre ho wie no yes you omo ntwe ska na asem no mimbie mo ye because me hwehwe niam ba ko mi no bi a metimi agina so because edin ka ho edin ka
ndi bebre uzi kwadwe ka honorable Eriko asem no ka kwantu di kapo ade no mutu kwan pa wana adwuma mo de du kwan amafo soja fo abai o matena so unko but this are dear opportunities in kakranka kre wo ma amafo o matena so enko na
na ya ekoso kapo a
omna meka metro
now ni de man ye ya me obi ntwa me bra na no me ntwa me nyana no gapo akwa director general no nkoko busa no wana ni secretary ne de ona agema dua wono ka se obi anka bi men wa secretary ne fu NPP ne obi anim no okwa no afa no no so biti na adwuma nti wono sa secretary ne pe wono ro bibia wono bibia hye ne nsa wo mu obia ne nobody eye wono ne etu abama party ne ya appointment a na mo kwa nkrofo na no mo bo defense ma mo yenhye go no mo kwa mo kofo mo ye ya nia bra ye tak no no mo defend mo kwa mo no ko ye adwuma chance ko so e be dey
we are then ye a PhD doctorate degree holder, a junior staffer, and I will be a crowd masters. I don't know. Why would you do this, man? No. And you for a time. Jatabo Abeka say, aye. Aye. And foul. We are there foul have purport. And yet. Entino kaumasa mom mate mem fatata no to ho so keke
mate no grassroots wo gapo a meba wura sensem said e waka no ye pon a me hia evidence na
I'll give
na me momodin hwehwe me nyame adma next week maybe in some
me ni problem de be ma
mate yam kwai
entino I think say me di media beka honorable Eriko Poku say nyankopon enkoso anya ne kese me maka say or your all rounder who approve no honze or teduma nase won say or the bono minister
yes
Emma Professor Vance and I John or the central car no
what Ashanti car
or the ye fair but agree in opposition NDC upo bi obekasa fa agree ko ho anayo no so one day agree minister that
wanya Greek boost
so wanya no one dia Greek minister na they were a man for more dia Greek minister former Greek ministers and deputies who but now pubi obeka Greek na yo ikopoku in parliament about the finance debate budget debate
I tell you
otenenka I say then na own to me approval no one say yes yankopon amana the personality e wo ho ya wo yes or you good in some so nyadin obunipa oka few ministers are ban we buy omodi omo policies campaign manifesto edi yejuma o de opa ko find this manifesto no e ko sector by sector one follow NDC manifesto di yejuma Eriko Poku
okay
from nkukwanketi Jumawura and everything or no me so pa yenya the sector upa yem sector one day yem better and then yem review sector by sector yem fa ministry then ka say ministry NDC manifesto ni omo kan ABCD and then obi chesi amount for so ukoshepu no avagara card then and then ka manifesto me you
so any reason
I am quite a new na be cast ego manifesto
Ghana ka dey ya be ne would you many years na
Obrempong
but they say the some yama 6 years in number
and 6 years also the Ghana card be
they say a bit depending age now age you nyendu
and the other them mo prepare mo age bin to ho say
someone
ni pa do say na di 18 am adwene mu do 18 ni the number
kwa issue card na ma minus ye register do 18 and say issue card
oba say omo yama 6 years
6 years no go internet so
there be onu de onko but no no akoye den ho but omo hwe
entina de na enkoye bi say na nkan this promise no ho anka mrate tuti aye
na ebia na asemi na ba
asemi na ba asama wo kroma ye internet anu boarding
ene the main one
asama wo kroma ye data ye ntiminto asama wo kroma ye wo ye call na Obrempong timani ma me friend na ye si phone ni ye switch off aba na phone so dawo ene ya asama wo kroma na wo kroma ze nso ewo su kakra na DSTV atia ko ene ka ho
send scam o
eno na ye ka
evia we nyina won't be send
scam when they president obi o ko visiting website ever
sing send scam ko etu ni pay we ma so ene hu hia
wow
yes entino so we dey ntia ana ntia tifo ni afefo
yes
Charles
McCarthy one no your editor edema the Hawk newspaper penifo mienu na ye tena sena fe nsemo a aba no ye biem kwadwo me hyase de free ho na ye hwe ensuo ahyase etoto man Ghana mo ha wo hwe bia yahodo pi ensuo hyase no omo niema asai bebre pa ko ba bi ti say Ablekuma West a ye danso man ne mpatem ho kakra no ensuo asenkrofo niema bebre da no ye videos ayesaka wa no ebinim say sekra da o ma tilapia ensuo to a wo mo da ensuo nani e wo breko a wo mo da mu nyina no wo mo ntimi enye hwe madina da no ensuo to ma dan bubugu ye ma nipa kra wo da ni mo bo mo di nipa ni epie ye niema ekoso nyina no se wutie penifoni bi ani omodi nkomo a wo mo pa kire some of the Ramsar site assemblies ni bi ama permit ama wo mo de asisi ye friend say adan ahodo ho wo mo factories ni aniema ahodo ho na wutie bi nso a ye ngatas mu kojo e choki a ensuo to a esa se ke ensuo betimi afam na akogu ba bi egu no ni nyina no e yade a e hadwene sanse mi minim se wahunu bebre atie hu nsem bebre then na wo kan fa ho hyehyɛ ebe na mpanifo nye because his excellency last year on March 12 at a anti-flood task force wokroma se wo mo behwe na ensuo a eto a eyiri Ghana bebre no eso atimi aba fam then na wo kan fa sense mu
Obrempong me das me fa kwanya so me san chatio for na hwefo na me madam for NDC for my woman organizer madam Rebecca Kosu Ajewa akode amanfi East no woman organizer no fee so and o sa pebim
okay
juma wa boni ade me send this for emre na so mon kai na mon fa ne nko na juma be boy no to aso be
yes
ya antia no me say Ajewa akode amanfi East baby obi ancha kese nkoma Obrempong ni bibi unsade esi yedodo na e kan ena mo asi ada esi gata so mo asi ada esi gata esi ekwa mu mane nkoni ade ye mu bungu eno ana obi asem okan enye nipa ba kwa na mienu na miensanti ena dodo ni nyina nsuo be fa wo mo saa ne e kan anya biawia ne abusa hu se omo sori hanum kosi dina na omo to asase ne mo permit na ye mo permit ho na mo permit no ekwa ba so no mo fa ho am na issue permit de ma mo wotima se said ye ekwa wotima se enti ese obi dai e wo ba bia ne ese nkobungu ekwa ba ne be fa so a saa nipa no a omuma permit na administration dia me ya no wu se saa niam we nyina ne ade enkrofo kakra bia se sei NDC enkrofo no mo ne ye bo mo so bu MC ni DC for mo so nansi na mo baaye me mo example ba ko se wunim we a e ba bia we wo a Accra FM
yeah
ya office ya na be branch ya the first branch wu se e da ke service restaurant saa dai no e ye gata ke siesu o
ana o ma si dai
e ne si dai ni si so wa mu signal eco program ho an ye nam ne yeko NPP time eno mu si saa dai ni si saa gata ne so ade nda wuvia no abuza say saa dai na restaurant abedo na nsam twamkura ka ya park kro nya ba bi mpomfa esi gata so sikani bi na ma eye na ye oba me conscience ya was west ogon police station East Legon police station corner down eba ne top nyina na ya ban saase ba bi e gata so ne ade ni nyina omutimi giving na out MC no omutimi eton nyina ma individuals on the project so at the end of the day and issues ba ni ebusa afoforo no maba no me wa munya hwe enkrofo no ma mo permit kwaje a Obrempong uni sa ne bo anya bo keto o ebi wom ede wo 10,000 plus ni ade enu ntia na ya na dodo na abosi anom doji on beso be kwaje na be kotua omotima agesi da na wia ho na ma permit no ene yenkoko bu nkrofo dan no ene ya bibifo ne ye ka ho bi ye kwakoto ade ne nyina enim sa ade ye kwakoto enya de papa ba bia ye kwenye eso bibini so mi oska meto me feel ho wono feel ne side ho na block ba bi kura ensuo no efi ede efi eba hwe wo bi da ye bugu ye ni ade what you say your planning e wo ho no mu a e so mo planning mo no mo hwe ba bia school wo ba bia ayi wo market wo ni ade anya bia those a municipal na those things wo anya bia mo yo modwuma na bibia nkoso wo it Obrempong mi busa say da bia betra we mu ana na ye de blame ni ma wan na wo ka say o mampani last year what committee busa fa so be pa ne bazo ensuo ya nsa ngini bi mu a committee ni what o mo nkada omo sa fire helicopter so they call rounds a check it omo dey call rounds akose efu no me pakisi wo asa omo anya hwe amfa ho bibia ni o committee ni timi ye mi ami ni stand be o na ze o committee chairman na me bo wono e de no e fa ho ya nte hwe kopim se ne esu asa start e to bie mu yi afa ni aka mpo se ne committee bi o committee na anya dwuma mo perform yen ka no kranche no kre what man say and na me no ka say ensu no nya one place o ba bia na ho nyiri nyina yiri ni say yes die ai ensu o to na 5 minutes na say isile gon be yira Jerry si ko e ho ni nyina timi yira Ghana link kwan so nyina timi yiri dia na sabia nyado what lakeside dia na maudue what man say it's time I say ka che nuanom bi say upon say aban betwa de obeye but there so be atimi fi ba bi otino say na anu nsu to ye abedu roofing ai abedu window ni ade aban ni shi no betuma ye for now wo de na na say wo twa wo enso no so Obrempong won't change yankopon do onye it is better say nipa betuma I relocate yakoba before fro me am tie say me say wo me Kenya se brown fi Kenya's number 1 entempa me say bosome me say wo enim de enso na fe na beto Obrempong so etie say metimi ko makura ase kakra na gya ano ba for mama sama ba
ade na ko akra
na meto ne na no nkrofo de CC lakeside ni ade CC na no hwe we de no agbogba de no mint nasa
oya footage sa na yi sisi a Madina de no me santi enhwe Madina ensu eto ya dan ebugu nkrofo so e wo Madina na hwe and so structure ye say bebre wo on even opposite XYZ
this way
empanifo aba be tro ho
eso mo twa se bebu akum nipa
wo mo ba be tro ho enti se dan no if enya fit for purpose build ya ade na abejesi ho ye hwa se ebebu
Obrempong the question is say enko amma bi anka chichiri ye bia no obi si dai bia se one inspector so mo check say eniema wo is correct ana ade na da we se timi dwudi kusa eda the cement nim eda the cement bia nim enu ti am na timi dwudi kusa o hwa iron rods no obu yi omo so simple cement didn't mean take no say take na iron rods what timi ngine wo say omo wi iron rods do ope enu aso se sade akọ simple omo bo bibia so obubu bibia eye da boni ni ade ya by force nipa ni ntimi si abanso no si abanso me de so be high me de habe high ni ade ya just imagine Obrempong so te anu mo a wo te anu de wo twen say jo mama bebe block ensuo kwaya ma wo ama wa ye is better so be sa ko okromo wa ba bi adro ba bi da we so te da we mo wo twen me na twen wan is better so be fa car no wako home kakra wo kwa no pa busu afo chew abusu dan ni ama ba ko no train for a time so jana be bakra no asaba Obrempong they said ye no ye ding na asha ball and comfortable agum enya ball ape o enya ball ape
na eda dia
eda na ye si daning na block ye nyina ye ho obi fie window cramp no from amfam obi die si obi die achi ekwa ni ba bia emre bi atwam na space o mo enso to a enya kwaiko enna obi a block obi a Kaneshi market sa market ye si ye chake yi ade si ye one of the oldest market ye ensuo ade ne say ensuo ida kane ensuo to Kaneshi market na wo hon ma be fawo ade ntia eti kwa na Kaneshi kwa ne ba bia untimi mfa wo na me dia na nwanwan say ensuo ne to no kwabrane nipa bibi ni de Ewurade Yesu Kristo onfe bo ne nche yi wo say ensuo ye yiri no de kai kofam wo de abobo ye kofam wo de moto fam ehi na wo ko e de na akwakoye ofie ho no ma sabia mu sabia nya do
importance wo
ye a child life nani party medical meet dia comedy hwe bia ka ye simo okwe sa nipa we wuchi na nye se ka fare those days anan ko na ko nya fare squad na ko abono because of person was say nipa
gina cars ni bebre ko ebi nsu na nam nchen ya
wo ko famu akokum nipa na kwabra ne so timi se trotro metimi ko fie wo ye sure so bedu fie eti ade na untimi pe ba bi na nkonko gina na won twen 2-3 hours even the whole night person utimi twen na ye kwabra ni Ghana for the no answer me ko fie wo and ye me no kasa na no nsuo to opongro traffic light wo
yes
kwabran Obrempong ho yiri ama untimi ntwam ekwa kakaka na ye just imagine. Wow. What's the animal? Where the next or tran make a go chroma. When
Clagon Lashibi area ho. Wow. And what do you want Fladio?
Babia. It is an idea. What person to
Sama ho?
What person to your pepper posu? Your pepper because a bedroom rabino, the whole Ghana, I'm heading that baby. Ningina baby, we were zoning about being co. Now, ye chums is here or do hono. Coco head you out on my emu yan tim, yan yashi and planners here by Obrempong, you better away with Sa de Bia. Now, only them one, and so to be taught a ton and moon a jav at all. Asheniama. I didn't so to the get mission. Obrempong, a young woman. Against so to say Jenny one day, being so to Ghana pet, honey, a jatum, show be fear, she fear we mu. If you were on without fear, it will no money at the idea of fear we more, will be feeling saying. And call on life in United danger. And then soon after never take a seal into Obrempong about better we wanna. That will be any will be by over chess, Cassian Fanya, young family be near them, they're fine. But I say better a bua, dia guama and sua, a ye been quite there, a day be going to me yet. And Obrempong me say, Nipana man permit, a year be piano, who could buni dia over man compensation now. And I know one says, one man who can't see you. You be compensating the panana. Me no can say filling station is a wakra. Would Medina do social welfare? There's another new filling station. And Crofo Fie, you know, filling station be bre, a shenipamu. Baby one man so to a whole by a filling station. Yen can want some yet to once. This is some answer. I didn't hear. Obrempong. Media Mwango, or my way near to see I'm here down to 2 near my year. Will be an obey to my this was how you bet to Edja. And running away and you soon run and find your idea. Will be ban over DMC, will be this year. Area moving on the sick power open to share. Will be our car, will be a winja say. Winja say, Shakum, and Sokum. Winja said, then I'll start at the MMOD into a point of a town. Or Mampany Wadian or Mampany bet my. Into a Mampany committee now tea and committee the Avantunche. A dear implementation here or municipal anyway, no. A dear Yamo Moye, or one or Mamma Permitino. Young Frank of Mamma Permitino. And the money once on Mampany Canada, Sir permits are what do I free. The various municipality in the district ma ebinima kwesi si omo edan wo especially Ramsar site waterways near there no wo ba be hwe wo ma permit no asochi esefata no wo de be ma omo. Thank you because me copy permit e dey my sister project na me yama no almost 13,000 e kwa benya wansa no mo ye omo de papers ne e ma me omo ade omo engineers mienu ba honom e ba be hwe ansa no ma permit no etu amma me ya sa ade onyina na masimi da ya wia we are say a honye tu ba be buagu. It is out of engineers and better more permit and dear them ye. Okay. A dear number check ye. Yanti and no baby busada na gu. It is do na ye bu amudaguno, Obrempong, and no dear ye crack. Even though a waterways name side. But a bit of permit too. Wouldn't permit a different one or Kokosu and yes, a boomer quadam. Do the bisu of permit by a bunning out to go into anything. No, we won't put any permit. The army say, will be any permit. Assembly net met woman will see about so trust me and son and 9. It's then we see one more bit I stop work. Every day. I remember before no money permit in mammy no. One stop work or home mammy. When was one can my mom be kakra, mom be kakra, and can't wait anyone we be personal. And tell there be I just stop work, but I met my majuma. Let me call them Yajuma. Stop working there. Red with paint to one. I want Sanka. Men Sanka permit, and I'm telling you. I walk Kabinya. What my men Sanka, but me almost me mom baby. I'm a mama, chance. Stop working or by working a coso. And you see, what must until some of you on the man.
One more said that a year baller. Could you hear? Insured to a gata casona, a brantia or no, so your ball Juma. Na oh, she Obrempong. Abobo ya for no for bola no. Yes. O ponso boboa. Ba mo no say yes ade. Wo kwa no atibiti ade no achia no. Wo hwe baabi na so no atia ho ne bola na hwiegu. Munso o sorry no yi niam bola no wawie. Wo je wagu okọ. Etu nam kwa mo be bola bebre wo even una moto we a wo se bebre hwehwegu. O mo hye dapa na hwehwegu because wonim so ode ko baabi edi bola ne gu no a wo duru ho no obetua ne ade wontua. So it's uncle for ne kwa ba ne efa so a wo mo se ntimi enkyere mo ekwa pon fa so e ne say stop mo no regional management o mkra bola ka no. O mo me fa bola. Yes, man we die baabi ekwa na no ode hu. Very well. Kojo me da say. Kojo Eboa and our training can former youth organizer the MPP Amanyoko no Iowa still West Wogon. Mame kwana femene Charles McCarthy and Tran Comedy so Charles in so year 2 so already see 3rd June year bi okra 11 years ago similar incident is here ama enipa ebi fa ho pray ukɔhwɛ circle bi esi wo ho ananya de ketwa etiese oman Ghana yensua de ana
Obrempong na wo adwen si esua de
yensua de oman we mu
o me bisa wasem wo hwɛ nea wo kan ye na wo adwen si esua de ana we say 11 years ago.
Yes. Yes.
But 66 years ago, flood came to Accra as reported by Daily Graphic. Monday, April 18th, 1960. Daily Graphic in Dubai. When the rains came to Accra. Yeah, I mean, cinema producer, with the 1960. O check be seen there 66 years. And then you a flooding crime with her. Sabra ye no so. At the time we were just about 6.6 million people. And then you know what I'm saying? Today we are about 34 million. See, when we were 6.6 Krani and demands of a problem. None. And the middle maka, me feel say, no, ye nipa keke. Ye ni adran ye de dream. Ye nipa because ye shot at the and then train shot at the ye nipa because it's you to a bit master. And I see and you and so to be the but ankanyanko pa bo yodi aka na ne pemu ne se ye bedi wiase so na yetimi adwen ne ya solve problem 1960 ebesi ne Obrempong Ghana ensu to a eda so flood ye di cameras bechi ena ye sidan wo nsuo kwan so waterways anya za ye mubu o ensu tobre and never cast ourselves. And soon to be a son. Young found be a oh, young Jim will be a hubu because your bed Jessica, not Jessica. Now, my permit, Near Quabrani dream who now said what to yaka a man and a man to quano, intimate kuntia flood. One, ye need sense of engineering, ye intimate. Obia sorry I know we senior person bia me free say I was see ye gi asase di fi ahemfo for nsem ne di ma
mo asase no amudi hine wo so no
so mu ntimi manage ene ne ka hu ne di asase we haba omo ton no keke obia sorry a wo ton asase abusian no da ho na abusian asase obia kotwa biton mewa
yeah.
How are we managing the land system in Ghana? And to say yenji abandi because abami bet me aba no abeton say nyina because na no bi ye hu bi. I say and na no enche ye kra be 2 years ago. Abami bi ba ye on beton say nyina. I say and to say yenji abandi a yenye ni say before abusia mo be decide say mo koton masase bronu we ye modia mo kwa akoto no mu ni aban kotena ase no mo nko plan e ho no e mamo e higher market e higher hospital e kwan be fa e digata betu ha aban nye sa de na wi ansa no maton sa ase no
nsase ya wokan ebi wo district ebi wo your municipality.
Yes.
The last time I name president of the Institute of Architects Kasa or say out of the 261 MMDAs I want architects will be 10.
And see, and I make us say as nipa and can find ways of solving this problem. But it does not look like you perceive a solve problem way. kwadwe kan no o ka committee a president Mamati a nipa 7 at 247 omo first the bomb timun kan yemfa plane yentu nko wiem. The thing is happening on the ground. Flood AC was Kanishi, flood AC was Circle, flood AC was your friend there, Kasua Quaison, who the plane, any air coastal crashes are there. You have failed already. Who assess it? What is it? Dambia Burium.
There be say one more namsra no mo behunu sites.
How do you feel the impact no way na feel? Akɔfa wiem ɛne ɛnɛ ɔmo fa saa wiem bɛsi yɛ ɔmo antimi amfa pepa bi anto so to today yɛma wɔ adwuma a mongye mu na momfa nyɛ ɛna yɛka ɔyɛsɛ ɛbɛsi ne ntimi ndwene ɛne ɛte hɔ ɛna amanfo sia no mu si hwɛ wagya dam sei sɛ ɛyɛ ma no ebu fa so a that area saa ɛkɔ ɔno amanfo nnan a ensuo fa sa ɛwɔ no aden ne ya ton hɔ ama nipa bra yɛ nim sɛ yɛntimi nya proper engineering amanfo mu wɔ sika no timi si dan wɔ nsuo mu tadiem meboa with proper engineering obetimi esi but sɛ wo ni sika sɛ wo de bɛyɛ saa engineering na men kɔtɔ dan wɔ tadiem wine duties na sɛ ɔyɛ okovanda boy bɛyɛ adwuma as Accra mayor meboa but be our clear yin now.
Okay, way no na that's no. That's 1960.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Uncle Fokuta bucket.
Almost essential. There was not almost Norson. And also your Dawson. And that make up population in 1960 we were 66 million. 6 million.
6 million.
6.6 million.
Yeah.
And now you're now 34. 6 million no kwa flooded.
It's only say baby I do need here.
Oh, now say
solution there.
Does it look to you like Ghana we can solve?
On man penny anti-tax, anti-flat tax.
And then Ecosi saying, what Ecosi saying? What in the last year, this year, 11 years ago, now we cut June 3rd.
Yes.
11 years ago.
Yes.
11 years and now as some 2 now 11 years on. Now some now sa 2
the same thing.
2 hours adrenaline. Then I will see a film. What did you take out of it? Catch me. No. So who dream who your beer who your bad dream man now if you really think and solve problems Obrempong as some 2 11 years on the same issue as I told you. And I'm saying, 11 years old. I'm talking to you about 66 years ago. In 1960,
I insure bar and crime.
Insure bar and crime circle, and a man for the bucket, and a woman. Graphic na report to you in or more this. Obrempong, 66 years. Who you nipa? 66 years. What do pension? Wako pension ya 6 years account. In 66 years, Ghana yentimi nwen kwa be fast to resolve South challenge way. But Uko Tokyo, Japan, Tokyo, they thought of tackling typhoon. Once that typhoon, in a Bana, a Kunipa, 2006, they spent $2 billion. CG cans, underground tunnels, 63 kilometers long, underground, and my G cans, big cans. Ensure to na a change ensure no. Na no control how they release the water into the river. A pump 200 tons per second.
Wow. 200
tons of water per second. So you need spend because you need 2 billion. We can adapt that technology. The concept is see ubetimi a holding you know. Ensure never you need to control ensure no. Enti ensure na ya direct ensure no. But ya bodam nti. Ye ni nyansa nti no. Odo ye shase si ye ti odom how many years ni?
So many years.
Enti minti odo no mu.
Here the same odo na the former sanitation minister Cecilia Abinadapa saw the $43 million or around equity.
Na ewie na ekosi say. Aban society no ha no ekosi say nothing happened to it. Kufo Besha say I said Alaju gata yi.
Yeah.
Ye ekosi baby osi abofu honom. Till today nobody has added an inch to it. Obi on firing car obi. Pesine. And you know, how are we fighting the flood? It is our performatives. Now meaning says the camera call the bulldozer ye bubu are dying. Sabi a TV so kasa. Kameka say young kwasiasem.
Jana woman see what Ramsar site waterways.
A young kwasiasem.
I didn't know.
Ya far man for you two moka. You were inspectorate divisions department. What time a nipa sit down from foundation? What good doho at your foundation? I see a quabo swap plaster. At them 5 years, 10 years. I think I'll cook. Now he instead of seeing a baby a man for Eddie. Now you are prosecutor a man for allowing people to build in waterways. We are rather attacking the people wrongly. Obi Bia will sit down, Obi Kono people. They pay a permit. Who gave them the permit? Why are you breaking the building and leaving those who issued the permit? Obrempong. Ada na ye bubu adan mu. Na nipa na odi nsa hye kata no ya ja no. That is our problem. Wa Jessica no was sign permit no. They took money and issue permits to people.
So they not okay. We see the dining sank permit here, but I'm about to stop work again. I know magic a crash out. I know see Juma.
Yeah, and you know that any people and then one side, yeah, so you contribute. Obi ya ball when the fee. So dibe kutia ball and on kutia and to ball and ningo. And tensu turn out be a shiny demon. No a trinity. No, their mans you in the fako. Or is there no their sumans you know? A beko choki. A choki are flooding beba the same area. Now, a ya, nanka you do this timer near to tigatism.
Yeah.
I feel we are to see a tigatum.
Means said there.
Yes, see, Uncle Drew Sabre ya yet to tigatum. What a bambia yebi. A disatigates in us. When this required the Munamudi, I saw sanitation day.
Yeah,
sanitation day by every month to be a Ankayanya
first
Saturday. What has happened? What has happened to it?
Oh, I'm just Accra,
no,
Accra, Accra, Makola, Nini area.
It doesn't look Makola. Does it look to you at a Pramagola? Well, that's how far on.
Because I check.
Oh, they are upon now for another ball of my hippie gukru.
Oh, Makola, Nini.
Oh, nothing goes on. A man for your dear woman, we are no wada. Well, this is the road minister Timothy Simu.
Choir inspection.
A choir inspection. No. Ministers will be your mother. This is some back. And I would do microphone, but corner I don't know. I could be actually.
Matis a contractor be on course site. We're trying to contract.
Yeah, why you be? But and can hire tea, street light and send baby. And some who why ja okay. And you know, flood way. Ya canning.
Yes.
Udema ewie munya high asa it's only this next season and our next episode it's you better be far man for kunipa no and ye better better see na ya kasa ba na dum fo betiesim ye chechemu ye cheche kuntuni mattress
ene man krofonyeska
na sifo
ene man krofonyeska
but say ye be so ade na no permanently
no massa how ne
no yeah you won't do it
it
is so therefore intino ye ni nantwie ezo so ye ne ya ntade aye che
Midase Charles McCarthy editor at the Mad Hawk newspaper we say mamenka o say MPA gusu bon kaye say okoto say tanker adania to mpatem ufi anim ana lord kwan so amepa chaw memfa bucket memfa bo memfa pan say wo kwakoso bi nemum de obeye say number me de ba betu je wo be frɛ ofra the Ghana National Fire Service bit major so Ghana Police Service bit major so the National Petroleum Authority for so ebejo so na penifo a womama mo tete afa saa kwanhia no ho no womatimi aba abaye nsisi a emfo yeni ana wo haw bia emba mpatam ko a saa tanka no edane etoye ti namba betimi afre wo bra wo behunu se tanka bia dane ato wo kwa so mpatam na ofie anim no ena me di tudwa no bomodin fa na se bi se si a watimi afre penifo no abaye nsisi di amount 030-255-0380 030-255-0380 bomodin na share nso se won ko ekuta on esombo esen petrol 1 gallon. Divine Hope Herbal Center saw the Otria Herbal powder the aba edroi na dwumadi a edi ana yare wahodo a esa ena me de ba betu dwa no wote wodi ewo mu pe bomodin tu anamo na won sentimi nka bi ebeboa na ko atia sa wo yare ndi ama ti yare wa bi ti say waist pain say wo yoba say wo ye be ma Otria Herbal powder ebeboa wo ye fa afi pulse eye koko sexual weakness low libido stroke ulcer menstrual disorder say yare wa nyina say won setimi ka Otria Herbal powder Divine Hope Herbal Center dia ba na ebeboa na tu yare wa we ase e dia ma okra nti ubenom Otria Herbal powder but what na hye ne so say wadidi ansa asa na wanom odidi wie dia say ya no pa wie na say anwumere ubetimi anom eye Otria Herbal powder na aboa okọ kofodia Gapsin Pharmacy o obenya bi ato afi Camp Herbal usunyane House of Drugs ya Shaman boachi ansa Cape Coast na boachi Herbal ewo Tema PK Gombela ewo Tamale na afi won setimi aka Otria Herbal powder Divine Hope Herbal Center for the aba say any day di kan ya wotie nka boy wo pharmacy shop wo herbal shop na wo pebi etu the go shop no wato ampacho for Divine Hope Herbal Center for number so on bejo so no mama Otria Herbal powder ibi etu na so watom 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 and 0550 639 037 0550 639 037 Otria Herbal powder or see Jana Shewa wa obeba ya told media ni so dia ma wa live on Power 97.9 FM and afi TV XYZ TN social media platform no at Power 979 FM TV XYZ Ghana and no Facebook name mo bomodin kopie mo YouTube XYZ broadcast na afi wa bomone agibre inside politics jumedi wo hwe bia fo adwenkyere to ase wo me de permanent ye beje break and kind amount kojo ye share anti-LGBTQ plus bill in the year 2024 under the previous administration and another Dankweku Fuado, the former president, and then a vice Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Aseno, one more a passe, Mashabajam 4 passes abili in 2024, a year February. Ama Ecuador court up to December, I to a baby and Sana court etna 7 so, and no home ebe and Sembibri na NDC Mire so. Under the leadership of His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, any NDC abayi, no one so a passibly. Now one more passable no minority say one more amendment, any exemptions be a akoswa. They say bill no who I was say ye ne bon crofo who na bonino and na san ye no woman kumuno ni nyina free nti omo minority for woman ne NDC abayi bria woman passes abe no woman ni omo nyadwene then I will can dia fasa anti LGBTQ plus
asiminia woni bibi edu baby o me ni man bi ono wa MPC no because omo di nipa mpo ede edi agro saa na me hono eso omo di edi agro and I made issue we ya buy nyina no de me peti kra ni speaker of parliament ne di ode buy mo
ade na ompene de net
papa ne de
why reconciliation say wo position ye because
e de ba de
don keto an say wo mo bonyo so bill na wo mo de aba no ene na ye reconsider na e bia niam bia amadom kuma na bonyo so no ye hwe ne ye nka eno no wanka ne ye
since when obehu say obi pass bill no obi kan once man bonyo so say de ba back since when obehu ye or to kwayo ba ye na jo wise eniema wa hihye mpo no no wasesa na foforo oba ye otimi kan once am kai the previous administration
okay
oba ye na jo wise akotena konwem asesa ne ma wan tintasu ofane no ma enhihya no ayegu ono yegu ho na badi ekyetim besesa no ofane no ma yeti krowe mu ene yeto abayi ono yeto abayi speaker of parliament nem so ba tumi awo e ma abato na yeto because yeto abawo yefa polling station wo TVSYZ na se ai Obrempong fa one ballot paper ya mo tu achiwa anhwe abekọ dem be 5 years wo beko jail Carlos Ahin okay MP no and the parliament you speaker ye number 3 and ye a polling station ye to aba now the ohwe ni nyina kabo money ye ba be penny mo to me nsa Ghana nipa ba ko timi for ballot papers e hye na nim wie awie ye di amika nyemu taka otimi twa blue o twa no hwe for my now no awibi what must say ni nyina chi speaker ba ye to ye ni enim so betima fresh case we e kwa ba ne fa so ko sei Carlos on nam ne ba bi am friend pa mu se bibia da e se so ni mra se bejo ada ni woni mra oni Ghana ana sa tam ni on ne betrem woni be ametrem e de ne ko si ye woni ne trem for that period ni nyina ma ne wuye wantima amfre yet kro wem speaker of parliament agbamba binti kro wemu ni obi atema for max e da hye nanim keke ni wa betrem ato aba ma wo bi ya Haruna Drusa no ye a minority leader etimi ba bonti be ka chese so mo anu a onim date a just afufi abrochire ba ne gen no ba betrem obeche plane time ba ye nyina ni nipa ba betrem na nyo no ya wo speaker of parliament who be bia za nyeno wo betrem be pass mra
ma parliament je sa
vote to mu na wi aba be gina ba be abeka sa asem wani atie ada office NDC no ka ho bi ndino wo ka de na nya na o mo so atiase ne sa return back no ada office nkola nkwa ne wo kuro
se be ya asumdwe be ba
dia na asumdwe no pasumdwe wo peni boni mu kakra on penny ye mu so penny ye mu asade we nsi da ada na bibia concern NDC benya bibia advantage kakra bia on pese beba so se me kono me ka se omumo bo man ka se omon hwemra na ada monarchy e tumfu akonya ne bia emra ahihye fi onu nya sorry na obi betra mu pe enya obi on so speaker of parliament or team ye djuma no enya odi anya ofi akonya eni ageje so se no itu kwa aba ana me kwakodi di aba etidi otimi se onye se me mo onye se asembe na waka no president of Omampani John Dramani Mahama otu kwa oni Ghana hai enne vice president so Ghana ha bibia mra bi opebi obetima hyehye bibia opebia obetima hyehye obetima start se siase mra mefe mra asema ka ompe obetima mai se kafi obi ana oye president otima se na what ba be gina no ababonti abeka se manka so omunye ni sei na fe de gba be no visa de ni fi akonwa woni yida fi ni hu no so be pa konwa de onko ni krom ko pa konwa ni enye speaker of parliament
democracy
David
obia wo ho kwan so kire na
wo kire wagi
bagme na agire na o kire
yade mrane ko parliament babi wo pese kire se de ko ya ne on pass ye no wa anya copy ahwehwem NPP for leaders na committees we anya government we o a private member member be no mo de bae private for no both sides ni nyina no mo ye and omu nyina mo ahwehwemu ana e de na ba so enti omu nyina timi gitu mu ye de ba ya nsana on ba beka ho asem other side because we mo yon plan say ye ni bibia am be bia beka sanye bibia am beka ye be say no adon de be gije omo akopem say because ye pass am na we ka ho bi and NDC ba power akufado am pass na Omampani be share bottom do be pass no say mo sa twetwe ade de kwa kire omo de saa na awie DC na awura na asie
wo de ohun ni se don kuma na omo nya na nka mra da parliament na obi
no obi anya no mo nya bibia gina so de campaign eti saa de me say some omo kan kra wo gina ho ntiase o de omo kan no amra ne ho no ntikye wo pese o chese so obi ye lawyer na se sebia mu sebia nya ado obi kokoye saa de na lawyer na ono no wo etwetwa gina na wono so a committee we ni bi what be that ese timi hihye mra ne yese de be ya enti de ese de twa window to ho no BBC ane afamu apia bonten eti mra na hihye se window ho kakra NDC fo abanyansafo atrans atoto ne ma Obrempong na se saa de we asia ne e kan speaker of parliament am san famra back na mo so ma jatumu de ko back babi na o yeri akomi anya na akomi wo
me da se
wo kan na sam pe wo se mo me se oni ma kontokwa ba mienu miensa because wo kan na sam wo kan no kro mpe what must say we decision take here no o man we mu ne nka no kre somebody for twe ne baba gina say privilege committee na gatwe na ba gina say na officer akonya no dia we dey fear ko krom sabo ba cheponi ne kopa hini edi na nya ha
me da se kojo Charles
yazu
anti Obrempong ene wa fie je usupa ho
so tan ye more issue
anti LGBTQ+ bill mo ma passion ma se bi gema minority nsem mo keka se water down no do so do then I can dia fa
Obrempong say the law making process no say and say you pass bill and now you assent it to the bill you can amend an act
sure
mewa
sure
yes and you know my official position.
The minority.
Yes. What they want in the bill.
I'm saying the 2024 bill no more passing. Nkomo share no amfema.
Ade no ma Akufo-Addo ansan. Omo ese na no mo pe. Ana.
Thank you.
Ade na mo pad na koda Akufo-Addo so ansan mo ankare. No omo you see yeah TV so we anka ye off anka mega say minimum ade amanfo ebinom. What have they been drinking? Say, we a member of parliament, wet your salt. We need to say parliament pass bill. Now, president wa or opportunity. Say, obeti me akaso monse sa A, B, and a monfa C and kahu. And yes, I mean sign. Me wa.
Yeah.
I don't know man to a Akufo-Addo for say onye bi. I don't know call. I know say resist and desist the temptation of transmitting the bill into one sign. And almost sponsor a man for Momodi court. True or false?
Your man or Mokoje Koi?
Oh, I'm going to sponsor
the last guy.
The law is going to Supreme Court.
Almost sponsor a man, say court case near two.
Yeah.
There's a one Amanda and
the
land. He levy by 9 court. O man pass. I don't know man pass it.
Okay.
He levy someone for the court. But Akufo-Addo sign one the dining hall. Did you look for the picture? So Mujer no man who said that
dining table.
Dining table. So no mucha no the bani who one ubi aba one opportunity no. Omudi abreno oma pass it. Yen China and Cardinal go do pes a mamma nim.
No shame.
No castle means sign. No one be virgin so. A castle. But be I didn't know ya man for ye the day na. Avena Markin is on record to have spoken against custodian sentence. It was our deal with him. Eslausu, okay. That brought about Eslani. May he so rest in peace. Mutala Muhammad. Banter our parliament.
Okay.
Say we know you, we know those things. Opa go and watch the debate and that Fred CSO so no buy no. Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh no call. These are some of the things. This debate about you see Emra bia we Emra na Emra no you see for the preamble of the 1992 constitution or see any law or an act of parliament that contradicts and contravenes the parent law in 1992 constitution to the extent of the contradiction remain null and void.
Okay,
that effect. And it is a wood the Emreba. Now we see because homosexuality my doctor and real. Is that what I say? Because we engage in LGBT, and I mean because we LGBT, ma uni lawyer, and these ones are human beings. Some of them are lawyers.
Okay.
We so for in the vendor movie also
in team for
job person say na sorry ba involved in this no be who no so for no so for we na meye manya adwen sakra bompa ma me onye
oya we promote
me bisa is that what he's saying na adwen wo form
me da say Charles McCarthy editor edema the Hawk newspaper so na kojo yebo a former youth organizer de my people amanyoko no wa ya waso westro go mpanifo mienu ana mbeka ye ho ofidie mu na nsema ahodo ana ho no yetimi ebiemu aha na brema kwan ne de enenso inside politics jumadi na si okwa MCR Mr. Raf Jampo Mr. Peter Cranton Abbas Mr. Imanokisi ene Mr. Imano neti womo ene MCR abribia omo hyehyɛ TV ne so ma na yakono Lizzy ana ye makeup Elvis any Kofi Asante ne Francis ne gina cameras ne chi ene wo mu twa adwumadi ne boy Mr. Kelvin Asante ene me producer hyehyɛ adwumadi semem from rana me mesomo midi de enke Obrempong the grassroots president Okwapamai Kani Atutu akuapem de hye nyame ya adomo a next week ye besa hia makram